my God. It's another episode of the Fool's Gold Podcast. I'm here with King Sage, Truepenny Jay. I'm Lucas and this motherfucker right now. We were just talking about a lot of crazy shit and talking about making this pod better, this, that, whatever. Y'all was just talking about, you know what I'm saying, going to the bathroom in your dreams.
Yeah, the sickies.
Exactly,
Yes.
and you gotta resist that urge because you're gonna end up pissing the bed
or shit.
This is too real.
I ain't never shit the bed. That's wild.
Maybe you're having the dream because you have to go to the bathroom. Like subconsciously, you have to go, and now it's
just like a muscle almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know why else I'd be dreaming about going to the bathroom.
I guess you're right.
Oh.
I don't have that problem. I got a heavy dose of the Nocturnal Emissions.
Never heard that term before.
It just sounds better than wet dream, but it don't hit as hard. You know what I'm saying? It don't sound as provocative. You know what I'm saying? It's lighter on the ears. But so I had to start the pod in the middle of that conversation because motherfucking just this week, I don't know, I went a couple days without getting a nut off, this, that, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm in
dry dicking.
You know what I'm saying? I was busy. Just too busy for all that. So I know if I go 4 or 5 days or more, I'm going to end up doing it in my dreams.
Yeah.
So I'm cracking this bitch wide open in my dreams. And I consciously know I'm in a dream at this point. I have the thought to myself in this dream, like, I got to stop this right now because I'm about to do it in my sheets.
This ain't real.
And then me in my dream state was like, nah, this is lit. I'ma do it. So I sent it. And then I literally did it and woke up and I was like, yo, you knew it. You knew that was going to happen.
You can't be mad or nothing.
I was like, fucking.
This must have been a bad bitch for you to, one, acknowledge that you're in a dream, and two, to disregard everything that you just
I mean, my dreams
acknowledged.
are so vivid, like, and it was a good situation, like.
Was it old girl with the cakes?
No, bro. I told you on a previous pod that I don't be having wet dreams of bitches that I actually know.
Oh, okay.
And then one of y'all made the good point that it might just be like my mind, like,
compiling bitches,
just making a make-believe bitch for me in my fifth dimension. Just build the bitch. Just build a bitch. She got a tail and everything.
Yeah. Probably.
Just took like the best components of every woman.
Yeah.
That you like.
Right. This bitch looking like motherfucking Winnie Harlow.
Hey.
Just
compiled up.
There's a white bitch tits, a black bitch face.
Yo,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. I didn't know who you were talking about at
Until
first,
that
and I was like,
said this shit, I was
yo.
like, this thing is wild. You sick.
No, but no.
That, I would probably risk it all for that one too. Fuck them sheets. Damn,
Yeah,
that's why you've been running laundry all day.
Anyway, so like, I wasn't gonna go deep into context here, but
you're fine.
In this dream world, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I generally like girls on the taller side, like a good 5'8" to 5'10", you know what I'm saying, is ideal to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get the opportunity to do it much, but like pick a bitch up like J-Mac and just you know what I'm saying? I've done it before, but I've had to like pin her on the wall, so I got the wall, you know what I'm saying? I need that wall for extra support, you know what I'm saying? But J-Mac, you know what I'm saying, big muscular dude and blowing bitches out. Fucking
Diesel.
I had this little shawty. I don't know if I was more muscular in this dream world, but it was happening.
That's why you've been doing sit-ups all week?
No, I've been on ass, bro. I'm finna be fucking Jorge Masvidal by the summertime, bro. Don't quit playing with me. Speaking of Jorge, he's fighting Colby Covington tonight.
Tonight? Oh, it is Saturday. Fuck.
Thankfully, we started the pod earlier than we usually do. We might be able to catch that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I might have been more muscular. This bitch might have been smaller, and I might have been J-Mac in the fifth dimension. This is crazy. But yeah, I was cracking this bitch wide open. I couldn't stop myself.
Yeah.
This is epic.
Was there a camera?
If it was POV.
Bro, Would you film a porno?
I have.
Not to be in it.
Oh, film one?
Yeah, just film it.
Like,
For what?
be a part of the crew. The cast
just
crew?
like the cast crew. You the nigga with the camera. I'm the nigga with the
mic,
lights.
the guy.
You're the nigga with the boom mic.
I mean, you gonna look at Leonardo DiCaprio crazy if he's behind the camera?
No, I wouldn't.
I'd be like, yo, what you doing behind the camera? You supposed to be in front of the camera. That's how I feel.
But you never know. What if? Nah, I ain't gonna get into all that. That's too wild. I was about to say some shit. But I probably would film. If somebody asks you, hey, I'll pay you $200.
I mean, everyone got a number, bro. Come on.
$200 film a porno right now.
$200 not enough.
To film? You ain't even doing
I filmed
that,
2
homie.
bitches. I ain't finna
That's not
film.
Like,
no,
who are you filming?
I ain't filming no dude cracking a bitch for $200. If
For
it's 2 bitches
15
going,
minutes?
if it's 2 hoes
What
going
if he's
crazy, I'm
perfect
doing
at
it for
this
free.
system? What if he's perfect at this system and all you got is 20 minutes, $200, $10 a minute, right? Is it? Yeah, $10 a minute.
I'm straight,
$100.
dog.
No, I don't remember.
I don't need that image in my head of. I mean, it's weird saying it now or thinking about it now, being in that situation, because I watch porn.
Yeah,
But to actually witness it in real life, I'd be like, well, what are you doing, dog? Like you sweating 5 feet in front of me. Like, I don't need to be here. Like, I don't want to see this.
I don't want to see it, but for the bread, I'll probably film.
I need
get my camera.
I need
skills
at least
going.
1,000.
Call me the.
It ain't no
Coonie of the
production 20
porn.
minutes, but
You never know if it's a perfected system.
that's what I'm saying. Perfected systems take hours. You know what I'm saying? They got fluffers on deck. They probably got.
I'm
This
not
is
gonna
real life.
lie, and I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but some of the shit that I've been seeing on the internet as of late, some of these niggas are just limp dicking it and just fighting through.
I be hating that shit.
I be like, bro, you are kind of you're a little sus. And even though I shouldn't be like checking your piece, but this is like you're throwing off the film.
Nah,
you're
bro.
throwing off the film.
And I've said it before. It's more like, to me, it's more about the dude. No homo, but fucking it's because these bitches are fine.
Right.
Period. And
I'm living vicariously.
you know what I'm saying? I need to envision that being my dick.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna watch like a black dude cracking down a white bitch, not because I don't want to see that,
Right.
but it's just like my dick ain't dark. So I can't envision that being me.
I like that Doggy said it ain't dark, but he didn't say it ain't big. Another motherfucker would have been like, it ain't big.
My dick not that big. I can't
Imagine this 12-inch. I feel you. Bro, that's literally how it is. When I be like, bro, my dick's not limp. So how are you limp right now? What are you doing? You like niggas? I'll be trying to, if I could comment and not look like a weirdo on the fucking porn, I'll be like, nigga, are you gay? So we can get you out of here.
No.
Get you replaced.
And this is a real thing that I've heard that, like, I mean, I may or may not have been trying to get into the porn industry when I was younger.
Middle school.
18. What are you talking about, middle school?
God damn. I thought I wanted
You thought I
to
was
be
out here 14 trying to get into the porn industry?
I was.
I was like, yo, I'm 18. Like, I can make money cracking bitches down on film. Let's go. But some shit that I was reading into or, like, hearing about, I don't really know where I got this information from, but, like, you end up having to do, like, gay porn.
Yeah, no.
So there's, like, a buffer, like, phase in male porn stars' careers where, like, they might have to do a good amount of gay porn.
Yeah.
It's also like being a male stripper, which I've also considered doing. But and it's like I could crack it down for any bitch.
You're right.
It don't matter. But if a group of guys come in and like ask for a lap dance, I can't do my job.
I can't get it done.
I'm done. Like,
Niggas start shaking.
nah, bro.
Shaking
It's just
like he cold.
I'm gonna sit down right next to him, like, and start drinking with him. Like, hey, how your day been?
Yeah.
I ain't throwing no ass on no fucking dude.
I couldn't do it either.
Yeah.
The fact that motherfuckers in the porn game will go through that just to make some money is crazy.
Maybe they gay. Maybe they're just
Yeah.
open-minded.
Sexuality
Why
is a
is it
spectrum.
that they have to do that though? Like, what's the, like, to use it against them in some
No.
form?
The income is so
I feel like
low.
they do
I'm thinking
shit
it's
like that in the music
I'm
industry.
thinking
or
it's more
something.
of just like a job, more than like you have to do this. It's just like, yo, like there's a gig, we got money, like boom, you do this for a
Yeah.
living. crack this ass open.
But like, I don't get to choose the gigs I want. Like if I have
you can choose the gigs.
Yeah, I mean, no one's forcing.
But I'm gonna offer you stuff like, cause that's what you have. It's like the fucking acting agency. Like I'm your manager. You're my client. These are the people. They take your photo shoots, they your headshots, etc. And they be like, okay, I like this dude. Can you ask him, see if we can get him in on some straight porn or some gay porn, or
and if I say no to the gay porn, y'all just not gonna give me no other opportunity?
No, it's not like that. But it's just like you're not gonna make as much money because unbeknownst to a lot of people, male porn stars don't make nearly as much money doing straight porn as they do gay porn.
Which,
well, yeah, it's like females make more money than dudes in straight porn.
In
general, you gotta like sell your morality.
But like in gay porn, you're hypothetically the woman here. You're hypothetically the piece here. So you're paying the woman more than the guy because the woman is the piece.
Yeah.
So in gay porn, you're the piece.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or, damn, nigga, that's tough.
Right.
That's tough.
I seen this place up in Boulder this week.
Of course, it's in Boulder.
Bro, I hate Boulder.
If I know,
I have such a love-hate relationship with Boulder. Like, I want to love it so much, but they're so cucked out. I can't fucking. I can't. I just cringe every time I'm there. But I don't know what we said in the midst of that conversation that made me think of this, but.
Gay.
Yeah.
When I heard Boulder after gay, I was like, yeah.
Dude, this business had like a wicker basket full of pronoun pins.
Oh, wow.
So it's just like, take the pin that has your pronouns on it so you can wear it and people can identify you correctly.
I mean, that's cool. It's weird. It's like new, but it's cool. I mean, if you gotta...
It's wild.
This is the world we're living in. Like,
yeah.
It's too... how am I supposed to know?
I mean, at the same time, I would rather, like, someone wear a pin that says they, them before, like, I just offend them. Because I'm not ever going to assume you're a they.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I've had that issue.
We have not progressed that much as a society where I'm going to assume someone's a they, them.
Right. Yeah. And some people take that disrespectful.
Yeah.
To be
it is what it is.
As a they, them. Which is, come on, nigga.
I mean, some are pretty understanding. I mean, ignorance, like, if I don't, as long as, like, you can have that understanding and you're not going to, like, do it again intentionally, like.
Right. I've had some encounters with actual trans people, and I've accidentally called them the wrong pronouns, but it's not like they led with, like, oh, yeah, call me he, them, or he, they. It's like, I'm looking at your driver's license, trying to get your information, and it say female, but it's a nigga standing in front of me right now. And I'm on the phone with your contact, like, she, I mean, him, I mean... Bro, what the fuck?
Right, like
that. Call you.
That's why, yeah,
bro.
It's so complicated.
It is complicated, and none of us understand it. And
I understand it, I get it, but that shit should be reserved for actual trans people, not motherfuckers that's like, oh yeah, I want to participate. Like, no, nigga, do you have actual trans experience? No. Are you transitioning? No. Then put your fucking regular pronouns that you have always been using since the beginning of time. Don't oversaturate their thing.
Well, even nowadays, they got like gender neutral, like so.
Restrooms?
Well, they got restrooms. I seen some gender neutral bathrooms this week where it was like half the logo was like a woman and half the logo was a man. Yeah. That shit kind of blew me away.
They had a lot of those in Portland.
You know what's funny about that? It's because a toilet is a toilet.
It is.
It is.
Doesn't have a dick on it. I'm going to sit on it if I got a shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
don't take that out of context.
I was going to say fucking like how baby colors, you know what I'm saying? There's the blue and the pink for boy and girl. Now they have yellow, which is like parents not assigning a gender to their child.
That's not even fun at that point.
That's such a wild concept to me.
What's the point in the gender reveal if you're not going to reveal
it's like you
gender?
don't even have to say boy, girl. It's like, is he or she born with a dick or born with a pussy?
Because
it's like
that's the thing. Like, now y'all are doing too much, and I hate to say that because it sounds wrong.
You
but
got
it's
to be
like,
real with them.
You're doing too much.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to say that your baby has no gender.
And now that baby is growing up for the first 13 years of its life, which is already like you're trying to understand things in society and the world. And then you as a youngin' don't have a gender. Mm-hmm. Like, that's just so much more to understand and comprehend, and questions you got to ask about yourself. And it's like, to me, I only see problems coming from that, but that's just me.
It's because nothing substantial has occurred yet. We're in the beginning stages of this whole thing.
I guess. Yeah.
So it's like new. Until somebody's like, is this a boy or a girl? And they're like, oh, we let them decide their gender. It's like, nigga, I need to know what to put inside this child when it comes to like antibodies, hormones, testosterones for surgeries or stuff like that. Like, I don't need you playing with me right now.
Yeah.
Tell me what's the fucking fact. So I know, okay, I need to put testosterone.
No matter how people feel, it's not scientific.
Yeah.
Doctors didn't learn how to treat gender neutral people.
Right. I learned how to treat men and women, boys,
because
girls.
Genetically speaking, and just
there's a difference.
Your composition, you're different.
I would hate to see that. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. And it's like a new, like, this is kind of like new now, but I have heard that like there used to be like trans people back in like what is it? It's like
the
Roman
Greeks,
times,
the Romans, the Spartans.
Yeah. And it was kind of like, and it was never really a problem. Like, this was like when it was like a non-binary world, like where it was kind of just like, oh, cool, like that's what you do. You know what I mean? Like, nobody really gave a fuck like that. And then obviously, what do they call it? The patriarchy was what is it, created? What is it? You know, like
defined. I don't know, initiated. I guess.
Yeah. But whenever that came about.
Yeah.
Right. It's similar to race, where it's like a human concept versus like something actually defined by science.
Right.
But Joe Rogan always says this. He's big on it. But like theoretically, like the fall of like every like empire throughout history, the Romans and so on and so forth, like like society questioning gender happens towards the end of these the demise of these empires.
That's interesting.
It makes
sense. It's because probably we're getting too complacent and comfortable with life that we're just making. I wouldn't say making up shit.
That's how I've been
like,
feeling about it.
That's probably a good perspective.
Because that's really all it is. I had to realize this week, and I ain't gonna go too deep into the like whole like situation, but I realized this week like the world is like. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. What was I just talking about?
Something that happened this week.
You was about to Rome. Yeah. I was talking about Rome.
Society questioning gender.
Oh, we get too complacent. I realized I was too complacent. I let some situation occur that probably could have went a different way. And it's just like, when you're comfortable, you're not thinking about doing different shit.
Right.
So like when a motherfucker come in and like the whole, we ain't even gonna get into that shit, but the Ukraine-Russia shit, like Americans not knowing what's going on and being confused and scared about that shit. It's like you've been so comfortable, like you don't realize this is happening in other countries and, you know, continents, and you don't realize that this probably could affect you as well. As scary as a taboo thing, but it's like, look, when you deal with it commonly, like other motherfuckers, it's a different story.
Right. And one thing that I've always said, being a musician and now being a podcaster and doing all these, you know, things in the creative content realm, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the biggest blessing imaginable to, you know what I'm saying, get home from work or wherever and not have to worry about where dinner's coming from. I'm thinking about music. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if I'm starving, if I'm dying of thirst, if I don't have shelter, I'm not thinking about music. There's no room in my head to think about what to say in a song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I have that luxury because everything's so taken care of. I'm comfortable. I'm able to expand my mind to things that don't actually matter to my survival.
Right. Now when the motherfucking aliens start kicking ass and we start to think like, damn, I was sitting here recording 40 songs a day. Like,
not a lot of podcasts getting dropped when the aliens come.
Bruh.
That makes me think of Maslow's hierarchy of needs or whatever, because it's like you got your basic survival needs, and then you got, as you get like higher up there, like, okay, in America especially, we already have everything kind of like pretty good. Obviously, we're compared, we don't have third world problems, you know what I mean? Like, we have first world problems, which are not problems. It's just problems that we're creating for ourselves.
Exactly.
we want to have some type of conflict in our lives. I don't know. You think that's like a natural thing, like to like look for conflict?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look for like the uncomfortableness in life. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like where people grow. Mm-hmm. It's like when you're uncomfortable. If you're just comfortable, then you're not growing. And a lot of times, like being comfortable, like is like what comes with that is like side effects of being depressed. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like if you're not growing as a person, you're kind of not doing shit. You're kind of tired all the time. You kind of don't have ambition or drive or will. All these things are like kind of what makes up depression. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like you think about like people who don't have their survival needs met, they don't really have time to be depressed. They're not really thinking about their mental health.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or at least what they're depressed about is not.
Damn, like, I'm hungry right now.
Yeah, it's like
these mosquitoes kicking my ass right now.
Like when your parents used to be like, you know, fix your face. I give you something to cry about. Like when they was like abusive back in the day. Mm-hmm. It's like, nigga, I'm trying to figure this the fuck out and take care of you. I can't be worried about you. Oh, mom, I'm sad. I'm depressed. Like, nigga, how are you depressed, nigga? I don't even know how I managed to get you this far.
Right.
So you should be happy as shit. But I feel like.
One thing, speaking on this, like survival needs and instincts and all these things, you know what I'm saying? Reminds me of when I was living in my van, which is a good topic to bring up today. I sold my van today.
Congrats, by the way.
End of an era.
It is an end of an era, man. I didn't think I was ever going to sell it, but shout out to Joe Biden. Inflation fucking giving me checks. But, when I was living in my van, obviously the whole idea of me doing that, I mean, naturally, I just follow my instinct. I don't really think twice about shit. I kind of just do what feels natural to me. Right. So, like, when I'm at the end of a phase and I'm able to look back upon, like, whatever I was going through, I'm able to just be like, wow, like, you did this, you thought that way, you did these things, and it's like, you didn't really think twice about it. But now that I'm looking back at certain things I did in my life, it's just like, you didn't think twice about that. You just did it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But like the van shit, living in my van, obviously I wanted to travel. I wanted to get out of the fucking Arctic weather that Michigan experiences during the winter. Mm-hmm. But I was in the process of writing an album. So I was thinking if I just get away and I kind of just separate myself, isolate myself. I went to Texas, a place I had never been before, a place I didn't know anyone. I was just going to live there, A, because it's warm, B, because there ain't shit to distract me. But what I realized in the process of it is that those survival needs weren't met like how they are for me now, where I live in a house. You know what I'm saying? I got a fridge full of food. I got a stove, all these things. Whereas, like, if you're living in a van, you're not necessarily, like, down to, like, survival. But... Right. It is a lot more of that, where it's like you got to think of where to park, you got to think of where to go, you got to think of how you're going to eat, because it's not just so readily available. It's not easy to do all these things. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I went to write an album, and you know what I'm saying, I kind of forced it. I ended up rewriting that entire album.
Is this AFT or
it became Aquaflame Temple, but yeah, that's all entirely rewritten album. Except for the outro. That was the only song I didn't rewrite.
The one with the drums.
But yeah, it was kind of like a reggae track. I live in a van, very happily as I might add. That shit. But yeah, that's what I noticed about that. It's just like being able to do music is a product of being comfortable, having your needs met. Once you're brought down to like more of a survival instinct, you're not able to be as creative.
Oh yeah, no. That's why you get a lot of these up and coming rappers that we got now that's just like talking all this street shit. It's because it's like, I gotta do something or I'm gonna die out here.
Right. And that's what a lot of the Detroit rappers say. They're like, if you're a hustler and you're not rapping, then like you're missing a bag. Mm-hmm. They don't even think of it as necessarily like an art form. They think of it as like a hustle.
Mm-hmm. That's what, yeah, like all the drill rappers, them niggas too. Like, bro, I gotta do something, because now you can't say that their life is super comfortable. being that, you know, they got out sliding every other day. And
definitely not,
uphold
but
this street lifestyle.
You know, I mean, like we said, I think even last week, more people in America die of obesity than starvation, which is probably the first society to ever experience that. Ever.
If we fall to being fat, I don't want to be a part of the problem. Say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You dropping 50?
I'm dropping this 50 somehow. I've been doing my push-ups. I did a lot more today than I did yesterday. A lot more yesterday than I did the day before that. So we grinding.
That's muscle.
Under control.
You gotta get some cardio going, some jumping jacks or some rope.
We're gonna try to
jump rope.
Start breaking some sweat.
I do a cardio. I do one.
Get some hikes in this summer.
It's called fucking.
Let's get some hikes in this summer.
I do it well.
You be breaking a sweat?
Bruh. I was about to say ask my girl, like, but yeah, nigga, I break a vicious sweat.
I got 2 towels, one for the sweat on her back and one for the.
That's literally how it goes. Fucking is hard for a big nigga like myself. You think this Captain Morgan style is easy?
Pushing this girth.
Pushing this. Yeah, pushing this fucking girth, trying to fucking break a back is really consuming on the body.
Whereas me, I just got to catch like the momentum of a bed.
Yeah.
And I'm just getting thrown.
Right.
I'm literally pushing all his weight, getting it. Man, it's a lot of control. Balance is key. I've been stretching lately so I can keep my
be a little looser. Get a little looser.
Stay loose and
open it up.
Keep it open and keep it.
Let her get every
longevity get longer because at first when I started the Captain Morgan style, I couldn't keep my knee up that long. My knees will start hurting. My thighs is just not working out. Now I'm an expert. Bro, I can do this shit all day if I need to.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Like, I don't cramp a whole lot just in general, but I cramp so often during sex.
Oh, be the worst.
Like, I'm trying to think of like the most like a stomach cramp or like a
yo, that one right there.
The hammy is debilitating, bro. And like sometimes like you gotta stop. But like other times you're like, no, I'm really here, dog. Like I ain't stopping. So you just so now you're hitting doggy with your fucking leg out, and it's just like,
hey, it be like that though, for real. Like when that cramp coming, you like, and she like, oh no, don't stop. I'm like,
cramp?
Fuck,
bro. Them foot cramps.
Yeah,
the foot cramps be going dumb, bro. I almost died in fucking Lake Huron. Fucking, I'll never forget this. I got a foot cramp. I'm out deep. I'm like, yo, I'm not swimming right now. Like, I'm not doing what I need to do to stay above water. I'm gonna drown.
Oh fuck, yeah, that's how it be.
I remember the first time I got a foot cramp, and I did not know what the fuck was going on, bro. And it just felt like my toe was like turned over to the side. I'm like, what the hell is going on with my foot right now, bro?
The first cramp is the worst. Scared. That should make you think that you about to explode.
I was so scared, bro, because I'm like, it was the first time.
Yeah, no. Now that you say that, I feel like I experienced the same shit my first foot cramp. Because, like, it's not something I experienced as a kid. I feel like I was probably, like, 12, 13 the first time.
Yeah.
So, like, I consciously remember, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I was in the pool, bro.
And I was spazzing the fuck out. And someone was like, it's a foot cramp.
I was terrified,
nigga,
bro.
Are you sure it's safe for the fall off, nigga?
I'm like, yo, my foot looks right, but it feel like my toe over here,
dog. Literally, it just felt like my foot split in half, bro.
My fucking big toe doing these, bro. I ain't...
Bro, cramps are the worst. I don't understand them, bro. Athletes deal with it.
And apparently girls, it's Women's History Month, so I'm going to refrain from calling these bitches all month.
Yeah.
And we're going to see how that goes.
I mean, you already used the word a couple times.
He ain't like,
did I?
Call bitches
Technically,
bitches.
we both did it. You said build a bitch. We said,
build a bitch.
We've been tossing the word around, but.
Listen, women, we give you dick, you'll be all right.
Hey, man. A bitch is a female dog. What do they say about dogs?
They're loyal.
Man's best friend.
Oh, I don't think they'll like that.
They're not gonna like it at all.
Hey,
I don't think
bitches
like
love that shit, bro. They love the wedding bands that say like, it's like 2 diamonds, one for the friend that I'll always have, and the like. This is just like K Jeweler fucking commercials that I'm quoting and shit.
We're not gonna hate on K Jeweler.
Why? What? You in the works?
Yo.
You know, my baby birthday coming up and shit. You know, I had to.
I was thinking something bigger than that, but that's cool too.
Oh, a wedding ring?
Yeah.
Yeah, she thought that shit too. Listen.
What is your thought on marriage?
I want to do it because she want to do it.
That's how every man
because
feels.
she want to do it.
That's how every man feels.
Because honestly, it's like, it's not a big
it is
deal
for
to
them,
me, but it's for her. And however big she want it, we're gonna do it just like that. And because of how big she want it, she can't get just some regular ring. She want one. She expect one to come, but she expect a big wedding too. So we gonna have to get that bag.
Yeah, gonna be lit.
Like, comment, subscribe. So
she
my
want
girl
that
can
30K
get
wedding.
up. You said what?
She want that 30K wedding.
Oh yeah.
Like what? Just to stand there? Cause
$30,000.
That must just
worth
be
of
for
wedding.
the platform.
Worth.
That must just be the platform. This girl talking about.
What more do you need?
Hey,
that's
just
30K is a lot of money.
This
bro.
is just we're talking about.
No, I mean a lot of women are like that, and you don't have to single out your girl because a lot of women want. I mean, that's their shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like weddings and marriage, that's for
finals.
women. So like,
my girl don't particularly care, or at least she hasn't like expressed it like that for real. Like, we're kind of like of the idea that, I don't know, like, I don't
the government
don't
need to put a stamp on it.
Yeah, like Tyler said, we don't need the government just because we like to touch, or whatever he said, or whatever the fuck
Tyler
said
the Creator?
Yeah, he said it
That's
on
crazy.
The Weeknd's album.
Oh,
that's why I ain't hear
it. I was like, I know everything Tyler, but
that's what I was gonna say. I know every bar he ever
Like,
made.
he said she gonna sign this prenup.
Oh, yeah.
He said it like 3 times,
Man.
so he really meant it.
But nah, I cut Lucas off, but I think he was getting at the. Yeah, that's their Super Bowl. That's their Grammy. Like, nothing's bigger than their wedding.
Nothing. You gotta do it big.
They'll give their kids up about that wedding.
Yeah, man. I mean,
so
my brother just had his wedding last year, and it usually don't happen like this, but like my brother is just like one of them dudes who's just super outgoing. Like, knows everyone, is super friendly. Everyone loves him. He's just that guy. Life of the party. Mm-hmm. His girl is the exact same way.
Oh, yeah.
Which it usually don't work out like that. They're both fire signs. They're both partiers, energy, love people. People love them. So it was like everyone knew, like, when they get married, that's going to be the wedding. And it really was. It was in the DR, and fucking, they went hard.
Went crazy. See, I wish I could do that for Jay, but I just can't. I'm reserved. I'm chill. I lay back.
Yeah.
She is like, I'm trying to do.
Yeah, and that's usually how it goes, because you got to get that yin and yang kind of dynamic.
Yeah, they say opposites attract, but your brother disproved that.
Yeah, and even like I spoke at the wedding too, but my sister-in-law, her sister spoke as well, and she said it. She's like, I always thought she would end up with a quiet, soft-spoken, reserved kind of dude who would kind of just let her do her thing. Little did I know she would find someone louder than her. And like, that's literally how it worked out. But like, for me, because I'm super chill, I don't have a lot of, like, you know what I'm saying, like, the amount of friends and people that they had at the wedding who truly cared about the shit. I'm like, yo, I don't have that.
Oh yeah,
I will never have that, just because of who I am as a person. I'm super isolated. I'm not a big partier. I don't go out. I'm not like that. So I mean, unless my girl bring it, like, I'm gonna have family at my wedding if I get married, which would be a fucking miracle at this point. But like, it was so emotional for me to watch, like, my mom get her like, you know what I'm saying, like, you get the son and mom dance and whatnot. Like, that's so emotional for me, because like, at least she got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might not give that to her, but like, at least she got it.
Man, that's dope. I wish I could feel those same sentiments. In my head, I'm like, that just don't sound gangster at all.
I would love to, but It looks more unlikely as the days go by.
Think you'll have a baby instead of getting married? You think you'll have a baby before you get married?
No, I don't.
Oh wow. Do you think you'll have kids at all
if I get married?
If you get married,
I mean, honestly, if we're trying to go down that road, my parents got divorced when I was really young. So just from my personal experience, I don't want to ever do that to my kid.
Right.
So if I'm not with a woman for life and I'm committed to it, I'm not having no kid. Pull out game shooting 1,000.
I almost said some crazy shit.
Yo, I'm not having no kids unless
Why
that's
you holding
my
back?
bitch.
You holding back today?
What if that motherfucker died? What if that bitch died in childbirth?
Well, at least
that's fucked up.
Listen.
It's a reality.
It's super fucked up, but
it's a reality.
We in 2022. We in America. Women really not dying from childbirth anymore
unless they black.
Rip. But you so threw me off with the black comment.
I know. I like watching it too.
But fucking but even in that situation, it's more doable because it's not because I get to raise my kid and still talk up his mom.
Oh, okay.
Versus all right, you're gonna go spend the weekend with your mom. She lives across town.
Randy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? That dynamic, I don't ever want that.
Hell yeah.
So I'd rather not have kids than, you know what I'm saying, split time.
Damn.
With the baby moms or some shit.
Yeah. I agree.
I respect that.
I mean,
I'm sure that's sentiment.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably get married, but I'm probably not having a kid. That's not.
You really don't think you're gonna have kids?
Nah, Jess is not
okay
inclined. But I'm not favorable of children either. I hope y'all have kids because I want to be the greatest uncle of all time.
Yeah, you're definitely an uncle.
Yeah, you're an uncle figure for sure.
Yeah, because at least I can
uncle
poison y'all kids with my toxic mind, and I not have to worry about my kids growing up to be crazy people. And I have to face the consequences of those.
I feel like I would be a really great father. I mean, obviously, I feel it. I'm gonna be great at anything I do, but something I'm gonna really put my mind towards a child.
Yeah.
I always grew up wanting just a fucking dickload of kids. I really grew up most.
How many?
I really grew up most of my life. I'm shooting for 20.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's what you come from, though.
It's kind of what I come from, and I kind of want to do that. I mean. Even Bob Marley, I've said it before, that's my spiritual father. I feel like I want to live the life that he lived and carry the torch, this, that, whatever. But he had a lot of kids.
How are you gonna have 20 children with one woman?
You need to get started now.
I would have to,
and have a kid up until her
last.
To
have a couple every year,
and that's why I said a couple minutes ago that it's looking more unlikely as the days go by because. I don't fuck with these bitches for real.
Hey, you can't. Bitch ain't gonna let you put 20 in her.
No, and
for free.
And to be honest with you, Bob didn't have all his kids with his wife, but Rita Marley, his guardian angel, as he always spoke about her, they got married when they were 19 in Jamaica. Bob didn't pop off as a successful musician until he was mid to late 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So they were still, you know what I'm saying. Casual citizens, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't anything special. They were 19-year-old. They had 4 kids together. She was even the backup singer in his band his entire career, so she was there for everything. But he had 12 kids total. 4 kids came from his wife. He had 8 kids with other women while married.
And cheating as Bob Marley.
Is it cheating if she with it?
Oh no.
Because she literally on tour with him.
Yeah.
So there was some sort of agreement that they had. Damian Marley, one of the bigger names of his kids, his mom was Miss Universe at the time.
Oh shit. Yo, I couldn't be mad if you bagged the Mr. Universe, you bagged the Miss Universe. Hell yeah.
I shot a live round off in that hoe too.
That's the most gangster relationship. I could fuck with that.
Yeah,
damn, that's a toughie though.
But at the same time, it's not like he was Future. You know what I'm saying? Just lighting kids off in everyone.
Or Nick Cannon.
You know what I'm saying? And just really not giving a fuck about him. You know what I'm saying? He was raising these kids, and they all turned out to be super successful and if not successful, really good people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're all doing a lot.
They speak highly of their daddy.
That, and they're all showing it too. They show his legacy and what he installed into them in their everyday actions. They do a lot of good, and a lot of them very well known throughout the world.
Fuck that shit. I don't trust myself.
He's got a grandson in the NFL now.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Marley made it to the NFL.
Yep. Big motherfucker too.
Big chiefer.
Big motherfucker too.
Hell yeah. I wonder if he tote. Smoke before the games.
I wonder.
Man. Fuck them kids. What we got on the list?
The first topic says Lent. I know it is.
Yeah.
When did Lent start?
No.
Technically, I am Catholic.
I mean, I was raised Christian as fuck.
My
name's Luke.
I was baptized Catholic.
Yeah, you are.
I was baptized by choice even, which is like...
You told him, throw me in that shit.
So, like, Catholics get, like, baptized at birth and shit?
No, I wasn't baptized at birth.
No?
Nah, it was just my stepdad's mom was in the church. She felt like we needed to be in the church. She was in a Catholic church. We kind of went to Sunday school. I was never really engaged to begin with, but I went along for the ride, got baptized. Probably been to church like a handful of times since then, and that was when I was like 13. So, for real. Yeah, no. And now, like, the more I learn about Catholicism, I really don't jive with it. So,
I mean, being raised Christian, and in my perspective, like, out of all my siblings, I probably followed that shit the hardest. Like, I was growing up, like, praying before meals in bed on my own.
Yeah.
Type shit. Like, every night on my own without, like, my mom knowing any of this. Like, I was really dedicated to this shit. And then, like, I got baptized in front of my whole church, gave a whole testimony in front of them when I was, like, 6th, 7th grade. And got baptized and shit. I mean, you grow up and learn that not everything's made out to be what it's perceived.
That was some shit water.
I mean, personally, I think the Christian Catholic religion is probably the worst thing to ever happen to recorded humanity.
Yeah.
I think it's the reason a lot of people are suffering. I think it's a lot of the reason people are divided. And it's been a tool more so than a spiritual following.
Yeah, for sure.
Big time.
But I wrote Lent down because Lent was just this past Tuesday.
Ash Wednesday was like last week, right?
No, it was Wednesday. So it's like Lent is like, I mean,
wait, so all of Lent already passed or it started?
No, it started.
Okay. And it's
so
still Easter?
Tuesday's like the day you're supposed, like the last day, and then Ash Wednesday. I mean, it's more of a Catholic thing than a Christian thing, so I didn't really grow up with it, but like I know I get the gist.
Yeah. Right.
But Lent is just like giving something up. You know what I'm saying? So,
and also giving up meat. Like, you can't eat meat unless it's fish for like that entire period of time.
Oh, man, I didn't know that.
Which is fucked up because I started eating meat recently.
Ain't it crazy?
Fuck that shit.
But
yeah, no, for real.
I mean, it's not a whole big topic, but y'all thinking about giving anything up until Easter?
That's crazy. Me and my girl were talking about that. I couldn't think of anything. I mean, honestly, I think one of the things, because I feel like you need to give up something that is, well, because the practice, something that's a crutch, because it's like a sacrifice, I guess you could say.
Right.
I would probably sacrifice weed or something like that, because something I use every day, you know.
Fuck no.
I don't see any. I mean, I'm off social media. That's easy. I've given up meat before, so it's not like that's a challenge right now.
That's different though. You giving up medicine.
You don't even smoke.
I don't consider medicine per se.
But I know you, and I know
we are definitely dependent. We're certainly dependent, but dependent. In a way.
I got you. Let me
go ahead. Do you think?
It ain't like you dependent, but y'all got some mental processes that don't really. You can't just solve by being sober. Like, you need a little marijuana to get you through some of y'all episodes.
We've created that for ourselves though, because I didn't always need marijuana. Like, I literally got all up until I was 17.
What else would you be doing, Jay? I know you would be crying yelling, fighting, arguing.
That's not entirely true. I'm mellowing out.
Because of the fucking medicine.
Finding the core of where my anger comes from, though.
Thanks to the medicine.
No, not because of the medicine.
Are you an angry person?
Oh, yeah. On the inside, I denied it for years upon years. Like my grandma would always tell me.
I feel that.
Why she thinks I'm mad, and I would deny it because obviously I don't want to, confront that trauma or idea. But obviously I'm growing and I'm learning and I'm becoming more self-aware. So I'm like, yeah, I'll be angry. I'll be, yeah. To answer your question simply, yeah.
Nah, man.
But I'm working on it.
I mean, it's just me, but I gave up weed in November, and I've only smoked a handful of times since. And I definitely was one of the bigger potheads. You know.
Well, you said you were smoking in when you were how old?
14.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I probably smoked from 14 up until getting arrested when I was 18, straight, more days than not.
Yeah.
Showing up to school.
Stone
every day, goddamn it.
Fucking.
And then even once I got off probation, I think that's when I was peak stoner, dabs every hour on the hour type shit.
Sheesh.
All day.
Faded as fuck.
Yeah, but
you know what you need to kick.
Yeah.
You gonna do it?
What?
You gotta pick one.
Caffeine?
Cigs or the motherfucking alcohol. That nigga said caffeine.
Now, honestly,
that was an option.
I mean, I feel like that's more of a I'm more dependent on that, and I feel like it what would be the word it's more it brings more dysfunction to my life, and I'm more dependent on it than I feel like I am alcohol or cigs.
I've seen you smoke more cigs or drink more alcohol than I've seen you drink any coffee or yerba mate or anything with some caffeine.
All right, well, let me tell you this. In the past year, April 2021 and then November 2021, I quit cigs and alcohol for that entire month.
In what universe?
What did you...
Oh, for the month.
I do remember him doing that. What did you take away from that, though? Or
So to me, I mean, I've said it before, it's all about finding my recipe and about finding what makes me function the best. So I quit November, quit doing everything, and I haven't smoked weed since because I found that's something that doesn't do me well. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't smoked since November because once I quit all those things, it's there's something that needs to be cut out. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing I couldn't quit, and I tried in both of those months, was caffeine. I can quit cigs if I needed to.
If I needed to.
Tomorrow. And the first week would be rough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If I said, you smoke another cigarette, your lungs going to catch on fire.
Yeah, that first week is going to be rough, but I'm going to get over it.
Yeah.
Alcohol? I mean, I don't need it. It's just, why not?
Right.
Why the fuck not? But
so
caffeine is so I'm so dependent on caffeine. You really get that's a bitch, bro.
You don't seem like a sleeper, so
I'm a really good sleeper, and I'm a really low energy type of guy.
So you like sleeping,
dude? I sleep like a fucking brick,
Ugh.
Hard. I don't wake up when I fall asleep.
Me either. I love sleeping though,
and it's hard for me to wake up in the morning, and then just naturally throughout the day I'm just low energy. That's why I quit weed, because I feel like it brings the low energy out of me. It makes me more low energy. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do, I've never been a downer type of guy. Xanax is trash to me. I always was fucking oxy. You know what I'm saying? Uppers. Never really did cocaine.
Right.
I mean,
well, when we get that bag, I probably might have to get you some help. But
the reason I haven't done cocaine a whole lot, is because I made this rule for myself when I was really young. No crack pipes, no needles, and I'm only doing cocaine if it's off a nipple. So it's I can't just do cocaine every night, every weekend, because it's I don't have the opportunity to do it off a bitch nipple.
Oh, bro.
So if I'm in the situation where it's yo, can I bust it down on your nipple real quick? Then it's boom, it's your night. Do it. You got it.
But if not,
but that been once.
Hey, fans, when we
Twice.
come out to perform, don't you get my man hooked on your nipple cocaine.
Run it. Make sure those bitches are shaved.
Bitches, you know how they like throw the bra on the stage when you performing. Motherfucker just
this bitch just holding up a double D with a fucking line on it.
Oh, that nigga will jump in the crowd, knocking over motherfuckers. Move.
Yo, you know
Destiny calling.
You know what's crazy, and this is one of the crazier stories I think you'll ever hear in your life. The first time I ever did any drug of any sort, I had never had alcohol and I never smoked weed. The first time I smoked weed, right?
Oh, I remember that.
It was laced with cocaine.
Yep.
I didn't know it until about a month later.
Gave you the shenanigans.
Brother, I was smoking them shenanigans. And I didn't know it. And I really took it like a champ, honestly, looking back at it, being such a youngin'.
Yeah.
But I just was like, this is what weed is. And like I kind of had an idea of like how people act on weed. So that feeling that I got from that high, I just perceived it to be weed. Like this is what weed is. Yeah. It's how I know how people should act on weed. So I was kind of acting like that.
Right.
But yeah. And then like I smoked weed the next day or two. And I was like, this is entirely different.
Like nigga, why ain't
I was like, yo, that
right
first
now?
time hit. Like, what's this?
Yeah, what is this?
Damn.
It's like when you jerk it with the left and you used to the right.
Bro, and you know what's crazy? Because it was like the first week of high school, and I was an athlete and whatnot. So we had a combine. So it was like the start of the year combine, and it was just like to test our time for 40s, push-ups, pull-ups, mile. Yeah. And it was timing everything. And it was just to see like how you would progress throughout the year. Bro, I fucking ran a 5-minute mile. I did 1,000 push-ups and I did a fucking 50 pull-ups. Bro, I fucking crushed everything. Right. I'm sitting there as a fucking youngin', fresh to high school, right in front of the varsity coach doing dips, right? And I'm just flying. I'm just pumping out dips. I'm not even thinking. I'm not counting. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just fucking dipping. Dips are hard, bro. Try to do 20 dips. You can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just crushing dips. And then I'm just like in my head thinking about other shit. And then I realize I'm like, oh shit, like I'm actually doing something right now. And I like something in my head clicked. And I was like, this is kind of awkward. I was like, I guess I'll do like 10 more. And he's like, no, you're going to go till you stop. I was like, oh, fuck, bud.
We'll be here all day.
I was just crushing dips. And that shit was so funny to me. But yeah. And then a month later, I found out it wasn't just weed.
That nigga was off the you know who. Nah. Well, shit.
And the motherfucker who laced that shit is.
Yeah. You could have been a tweaker.
I mean, thankfully, I don't have an addictive personality.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah.
And that's why I quit like cigarettes last year in April, because I was like, I felt it like it was becoming more of a habit. I was smoking more cigs throughout the day. I was like, yo, like I don't want to really be dependent. If I had to stop, I want to make sure I can. So I was like, I got to go all of April and not smoke a cig. Shit. And I did it cold turkey. I was like, okay, if I need to stop, I can.
You stronger than me because it's something that I can't kick, but I'm going to have to try because I'm too grown for this shit. And you already know what it is.
What, porn?
That, yeah.
What,
yeah.
video game?
Fapping?
Fapping, man. That fapping shit is like,
I mean,
unnecessary, especially at this age. And I got a girl, and then it's just like,
you got a girl is the biggest argument against it. Yeah, the biggest. But like for a single dude like me, it's like unnecessary to like quit.
Right, for a single dude like you to quit. But then it's just like, I feel like I go out of my way to do it, and it's so much other shit to just do.
Well, that's when it becomes a problem. But for real, like it's not unhealthy. You know what I mean? Like it's actually really good for your body to release that.
They have the same problem.
And going throughout your day with post nut clarity, you're gonna be a lot better.
I'll be on point.
I just hate the idea of like, oh, you're letting go of your life force and all this shit. I'm like, you guys are trying to demonize this shit, which I could see that. Like maybe porn is really the problem because like, what if you were masturbating to your thoughts? Yeah. Like, I mean, when's the last time you did that? I know you said you used to have like a very imaginative
high school.
brain. I feel like that might fuck you up more than porn even.
No.
Like trying to conjure scenarios in your head.
It makes it more like.
And then like I feel like you would create a habit within your own mind of conjuring sexual situations to fap to, versus it just being like surface level, take it in and put it away.
Right.
Whereas like in your mind, how do you press pause? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if you just create this habit?
You get interrupted. Mom knocks on the door. Hey, man, what's going on in there?
There's no buffering in your head.
It's none. None.
No, but I was gonna say, what was I gonna say?
I got the title for this episode. What the fuck was I about to say? What was I just about to say?
The fucking story of my life.
Yeah.
I'm out here sipping good alcohol, not no fucking Truly or fucking Miller High Life. I got the fucking Crown Royal out.
Shit. That nigga got that bag from selling his car and from hitting that bet. That nigga is acting a little, you know.
Straight Crown on rocks, bro.
That's the way
that
to do
shit's foul.
He acting
That's
like
the way to do it.
I got that at the bar one. Like the first time I went to the bar.
You wanted to feel gangster.
No, I went with
rocks.
this other dude. And it's like, when you don't really know what you're doing, I'm like, I'm going to just follow what he's doing because I don't know these drinks. He was like, yeah, just get Crown on the rocks. Nah, I should have just got Crown and Coke or some shit because that shit was fucking foul. Yeah, I'm like, you're trying to be cool right now. Why are you drinking this?
That's good, man.
Yeah, you
no, not you. I'm talking about the dude that was with.
No, but like, I mean, maybe he was trying to just be cool, but like, I mean, whiskey on the rocks is. If it's good whiskey, it's a good drink. And I got the Everfresh cranberry, you know what I'm saying?
That shit is good.
Not necessarily a chaser, but like sometimes it's just a good hit it one time.
Shit's fire. Cranberry juice goes crazy.
Cranberry juice is nice.
Cranberry juice and ginger beer are the best mixers.
I think it goes orange juice,
OJ is elite.
Grape juice, apple juice, cranberry juice.
I don't like apple juice.
Okay, who's the apple juice boy? Oh, I'm thinking of people at my job. There's a dude at my job that makes it's kind of like you. So I guess I get y'all a little mixed up in my head.
I'm disrespecting.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I know a lot of niggas like a lot of niggas, but I don't ever mix them up.
No, I just mix up conversations that I have with.
Yeah, no. I felt that. I just like being a dick.
It's like a personality lead, but yeah. Fucking, but we was talking about giving shit up, man. We ain't giving shit up, nigga. Fuck Lent. Fuck Catholicism.
We giving up religion until Easter.
Until every Easter. Damn. Until the end of time.
I don't even think I celebrated Easter last year.
Jess wants to do a fucking adults fucking. What's this shit them niggas do?
An Easter egg hunt?
Yeah.
That would be kind of fun.
She want to do that. She was like, I ain't never seen one for adults, and I wanted like.
And we put like some weed in them. And some
just pop open an egg and a fucking stripper falls out.
Oh, shit.
Oh, lap dance.
Yo. Lap dance. Everybody getting twerked. Oh, we all holding them up. Hold him up. Hold him up.
I do got some free passes to fucking some strip clubs. I can throw in some eggs.
Bro, I'm 24. I ain't never been in a strip club. You might have to take me.
I haven't either.
I low-key have
take me.
A stupid grip of free cards to get into strip clubs in Denver here.
Hey, we might have to go. We can't see no white hoes.
Your girl's cool with you going?
My girl.
Bro, I mean, she would probably want to go too, but I'm saying like she's cool with you just going.
Why I can't do nothing? I let her.
I'm
do
just
everything.
asking.
Hey, and that is one thing that's cool about like this day and age. Where I mean, I don't really know, but I feel like back in the day, strip clubs were more of like a pervy kind of creepy scene.
That's how I would feel. Yeah, personally, I feel like I would be too uncomfortable in the strip club.
The first time it is kind of like a culture shock, but like. Nowadays, since everything's so kind of desexualized and accepted, you see fucking porn every time you go on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, everything's just like, there's nothing you haven't seen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, it's more like, it's like the coolest bar to go to. You know what I'm saying? As a strip club. Because it's like groups of girls who aren't even necessarily lesbians or attracted to girls will go to strip clubs because it's just a fun time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Dancing, money
and they can find dudes there.
I heard niggas.
Well, I mean, I feel like girls go to strip clubs to have fun because guys aren't as won't be as predatory towards them.
That's true.
Whoa, that's
because they'll be preoccupied with this bitch who got her titties out already.
What a discussion. That's
yeah.
For motherfuckers, that's a bar though. That's a bar.
Bro, I mean, like, yeah. I just, like, the scene at a strip club is so much more enjoyable than just, like, a regular old bar.
Yeah.
Like, if you go to, like, downtown, like, Market Street or some shit, it's, like, everyone's kind of playing, like, who's the coolest in here game. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's, like, dudes, like, trying to show off their dance moves. Dudes sitting, like, leaning on the wall. Yeah. Girls, like, trying to give dudes they want to holler at the look. It's just, like, everyone's playing a game of who's the coolest. But, like, in the strip club, it's, like, kind of, like, there's going to be some creep motherfuckers sitting front row throwing cash.
Just whacking.
You know what I'm saying? And then there's just going to be a bunch of cool groups who are just there to have time, and they're open, and they're not necessarily worried about, you know what I'm saying, being the coolest or going home with anybody. It's just like, we're here to have a good time. So it's like, it's a very cool environment.
Eat chicken wings. I used to think that you pay for pussy at the strip club. I think, like, you go in the back. I used to think, like, oh, yeah, they gonna fuck. You pay the bitch a little $150, bust her wide open. Because how do you not get bricked up at a strip club and not want to have an orgasm?
Yeah, I mean, it's different. For every strip club, for every stripper, I mean, there's different rules. And
because if I saw a stripper,
like, high-end strip clubs?
Yeah.
Like Vegas or...
No.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas?
Although I'll be in Vegas on Thursday.
This week?
Yeah, I might even stop on the way back from Cali.
Oh, yeah, because you gotta drive through there anyway. Yeah.
Well, my flight's gonna stop there, as it does, but which I enjoy. I hate layovers. I avoid layovers, but if it's stopping in Vegas for 8 hours, I'm like, let's go.
Yeah,
let's fucking go.
I can't wait to go back out.
And then driving back from LA, you got to go straight through Vegas. So either do 16 hours straight from LA to Denver, or stop in Vegas for a night.
Might as well.
That'd be lit.
Fucking gamble it up, make your money back. Get on a penny slots.
That would be sick. Play some golf maybe. They got some nice courses in Vegas.
Yeah.
Or hit a strip club. You know what I'm saying? Get a fucking...
I'm going to a random one.
I'm trying to smell like a bitch lunch.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Crazy, fam. Bitch had chorizo that day. That's
I'm finna find out.
I couldn't go to a strip club. I'd be like, I want that bitch to suck my dick now. That bitch, how do I give her all of these ones,
bro? You know,
to suck this motherfucker?
You know what's funny about strip clubs is that, like, strippers accept the fact they're gonna be judged. They're kind of there for that. They kind of put on the presentation to be judged.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
but like
a skill.
You know what I'm saying? You go to a regular bar, it's kind of almost like weird talking about this bitch across the bar or like on the dance floor or this or that, because it's kind of just like a person just like you, and it feels like wrong to just be judging people so openly. Like, people watching is what folks would refer to it as. Right. But like strippers is like, oh, I like that one. And it's like, yeah, she's not really my type. You know what I'm saying? I want her taller, I want her thicker, this, that, whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, that's a fun conversation to have. But I was at a strip club last year, and me and this dude, we came in as a big ass group. We came deep, and fucking me and this one dude were just sitting there like, man, these bitches are bad as fuck out here tonight. These bitches are caked up, big old thunder thighs. Like, I'm with all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then our other homie, who don't necessarily like the thick shorties like me and homeboy do, came up to the table in the midst of this conversation about us just gassing these strippers. Admiring. He was like, man, I was just in the bathroom. And no, he's hold on, I gotta deliver this right, because the way bro, he's like, man, the bitches in this strip club so fucking trash. I was in the bathroom and threw money at the mirror. I was like, oh my god,
wow, that's ridiculous shit. Threw money at the mirror. I ain't gonna lie, I like
that's
that.
One of the hardest bars I've ever heard in my life.
That's a bar.
That's so crazy.
That's a bar. How do you get away with that?
The bitches in here so trash. I was in the bathroom throwing money at the mirror.
Bro, nigga, I don't understand any man that can't appreciate some thickness. I love thickness.
I mean,
thick thighs, fat ass, titties.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Good God.
Yeah. You think you can give up big, thick bitches for Lent?
Bro, I gave up bitches for the year, dog.
Hey,
still ain't hollered at a shorty. 2022.
Bro, I'm telling you, they gonna come, bro. Fucking skinny bitches for the rest of your life or until Easter. Probably kill myself. You gonna have to wake me up.
Listen, bro,
Jesus.
there's pros and cons to every bitch, bro. A skinny bitch ain't necessarily bad.
Right. They probably got to. I ain't gonna get into that.
So who's Boogie? What's Boogie?
Boogie Cousins.
Oh, I thought you.
DeMarcus.
I thought that's who it was.
Snapped.
DeMarcus.
Did he sign with the Nuggets yet or no? Like,
Oh wow, you ain't been paying attention.
He was on a bunch of 10-day contracts.
He's been on the Nuggets for a month or two now.
Yeah.
He was on a 10-day, and then they signed him for the rest of the year.
Oh, bet.
This man last night played 25 minutes, dropped 31, 9 and 4 or some shit.
Yeah, they counted him out.
Yeah, bro.
Who he do it against? It wasn't just a
Houston.
Played,
It was Houston.
Oh yeah,
But I mean, I do love DeMarcus, bro. I've always liked him as a basketball player, but I mean, just him as a person. He's so intense. You can see his passion. I mean, people love to hate on people like that, but I love when you're emotional because you're passionate about this shit. You know
he kind of like KG in a way.
He's not emotional because he's prideful. He's emotional because he wants to win this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like KG, I loved KG. I mean, but yeah, DeMarcus went dumb. Love to see it, bro. The first 30-point game he's had since 2018.
Wow. Shout outs to him, man.
I like having him on my team because I hate playing against him. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I could
peak DeMarcus is.
I just wanted to let you know, fuck the Nuggets.
Nah, bruh. I'm hopeful.
If it wasn't for Nikola
I haven't had
Jokic,
enough time to pay attention, but I got time now.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Season's heating up. And it's March. We got March Madness around the corner.
Oh,
And they keep trying to tease us with MPJ and Murray coming back, so
They gonna come back this month.
they're teasing us, bro. Until I see it, I won't believe it.
They all still gonna
That would
be
be
losers,
nice, though. That'd be lit.
What round you ready to lose in?
Bro, we're definitely getting past first round. Stop playing.
Oh, okay, so second. Okay.
We're getting to the finals this year, bro. I don't care.
You're not.
We are. Bro,
Hey,
ain't nobody really elite like that this year.
Hey,
on the West?
on the West, my dark horse, bro. The Clippers, dog.
No.
I know. Hey,
Dark
listen.
horse. They definitely go.
So I mean, the Clippers. I mean, they're above 500. I think they're at the 7th or 8th seed. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of down the standings. They haven't had Kawhi or Paul George.
Yeah.
They traded for Norm Powell. He hasn't played a game for him yet. That's potentially their 3 best players.
Yeah.
They're a top 5 defensive team in the league without them.
And Reggie Jackson is...
He can ball.
But
he can ball when he
you
needs
see
to.
them beating Phoenix or Golden State?
Now, those are 2 powerhouses that is just like...
Golden State needs Draymond.
Golden State could probably lose to the Clippers on a good
Okay, maybe,
night.
yeah. I think they could lose to us, too, honestly.
The Warriors with Draymond is a completely different team.
You didn't see us come back from like 20, 30
You can come
against
back
them.
from 100. I don't give a fuck about you, bum ass.
Bro, we have the
niggas
best player in the
at
league.
the
We can do whatever
Nuggets.
we want on any given night.
Mm.
Jokic
I
can
like the
turn it
Clippers.
on whenever he feels like it.
He could turn. I was about to say some gay shit.
You were, bro. I
no,
felt
no.
it in my bones.
Yeah, you know me because I was about to say something crazy. Nah, fuck Jokic. I like Jokic. Dorian loves Jokic, but it's just like, nah, the Clippers is solid. Not like Golden State.
I mean,
take Golden State over.
I love Kawhi. I've been a big Kawhi fan since prior to him getting the first MVP with the Spurs. I was a big Kawhi fan. But, I mean, the Clippers, to me, just from an unbiased standpoint, I mean, I'm a defensive-minded individual, so I love when people play good defense. They're missing 2 of their best defensive players, a scorer, Norm Powell, who's going to be either starting or off the bench. That team's going to be dangerous if they have them 3 back.
If they...
the Nuggets potentially will have Jamal and MPJ back, which will be huge for their offense.
I don't think about it yet.
I think we're a top 5 defensive team too.
With Aaron Gordon and that team's low key.
We're already solid even without them. It's just nice to have like a consistent scorer.
Yeah.
Because we're doing good on the defensive end.
Right. Well, it's like
who can shoot threes now.
Right, and it's like that second line. I mean, it's been playing better as of late, but they're not. They're still getting beat. by these elite teams who have elite benches. But you add MPJ and Jamal back to the starting lineup. You add more depth to the second line. Yeah. And, I mean, that'll be huge for y'all.
Facts.
Basketball.
The Sixers are looking scary with Harden.
We knew that was coming.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a Harden fan, but I've seen it coming.
Yeah, fucking the Nets, though. I don't know if I should have checked the source before I brought it up. It could have been ball sack or it could have been official, but the Nets are a little bit concerned with the fucking Ben Simmons back injury. It might be more serious than they thought, so he probably won't be coming back soon.
When did he injure his back? Is that why he hasn't been playing?
I could have swore. I thought it was a mental thing that he wasn't playing, just so he couldn't
that
play
was my understanding.
The Sixers, but
and then they were saying they wouldn't let him debut against the Sixers
on the 10th.
He kind of wanted to debut against him, and they're like, we're not letting y'all.
That's this week.
Do that.
Right.
So I don't know, but
yeah, I saw something about a back injury that might be more intense than they thought. Yeah. I hope he's all right because I really want to see him come back and shit on niggas if he can.
I'm not a Ben Simmons fan.
Yeah, he's a.
His back hurt because it's getting blown out.
You said his what?
His back hurt because it's getting blown out.
Random. I gotta say it because I've been thinking it this whole time.
Back's getting blown out.
That too, but this fucking something about this mic.
The way you got it tilted.
Smell like piss.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's your upper lip, bro.
That's what I tell my girl when she smells something, but nah, this motherfucker smell like piss or something, bro.
Change the pop.
Monkey been on my motherfucking.
There's not even
I was gonna say we can wash the pop, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm nose deaf. I can't smell for shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe you got the vid, bro.
Yeah.
Like you had
no,
it.
This has been life.
Oh. Well.
That nigga probably dived in some stank pussy and didn't even know it. You ain't never had no. I ain't gonna get into this.
I mean, I can smell I'm not saying I can't smell, but it happens all the time. People are like, "Can you smell that?" I'm like, "No, bro, I can't smell that." But if it's something really intense, I could smell it. You know what I'm saying?
You ever been driving on 270 and you just get that real shitty smell?
Yeah,
the dog
fucking
the dog factory.
If you can't smell that, you have no.
No, not the dog factory. That's on
70.
Yeah, I'm thinking of 270, where Waste Management is, and where all them little random ass buildings. I don't even know what to call that area.
It's industrial as fuck.
There's a sewage plant in that area, so I think that's why Commerce City. That's why I always call it Commerce City, because it stinks.
Poop shitty.
You drive there at a certain time of the day, and it's so bad.
Fuck that.
Damn.
But
shout out to
that city's a dump.
It is. That place is weird.
Fuck that city.
I'm from Commerce.
Really?
Michigan.
I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, that's where I was born. That's the hospital I was born in.
Oh, I hate them niggas that say this shit. I was born in the fucking hospital with.
I mean that's
where did you grow up? Where did they take you home to?
I mean, I grew up 10 minutes away from there.
Oh,
that's where my family's from. My mom's from Commerce.
So I'm from Chicago.
Well, you were born in the Chicago hospital.
No, but I'm 10 minutes away from Chicago. Right. So you see how that don't make no sense, right? Okay, got it.
But it's if you from Lakewood, you gonna tell someone from out of state that you from Denver?
Probably.
Yeah.
If I'm from Lakewood, I'm from Lakewood.
All right.
I mean, I was born in Louisville, which is kind of by Boulder, but I don't claim I'm from Louisville.
Where did they take you home to?
I mean, at that time, I think I was living somewhere near there.
Thornton, Broomfield.
Yeah.
So you from Thornton, nigga.
No, because I'm gonna say I'm from Aurora, because that's really where I grew up at.
From. Oh well, then.
I mean, technically, I went to school in Denver, and then I went to McMean, which is where we met. Well, actually, we didn't meet there, but we were in the same class.
Yeah,
get
it right.
Which is crazy to think about. We were destined to be friends, but it was destiny, bro. How We in the same 3rd grade class. Never knew it. We sit next to each other in Mr. McDermott's class.
Mr. McDermott?
Yeah.
And a high school teacher?
Yeah.
He was a lacrosse coach.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He's my favorite teacher in high school.
Shout out to Mr. McDermott.
One of them. He's the GOAT. I tried to keep in contact, but I lost his email.
And I find a class picture, and I see his big-headed ass.
Big.
I bring it
That
to school the
same
next
year?
day. And he's like, yeah, bro, I went there. That shit was crazy.
What's crazy is that same year, I should have got expelled from that school.
Why?
For some threats that I had made and some violence that I had.
I think I remember. Who was it against, though?
It was just, we ain't gonna talk
We're
about
going to
it.
talk about it because
pod.
it's the past.
Yeah, but I definitely had some shit to my name for a little bit. And they had to.
What was it?
It was bad. It was real bad.
Who did you pick?
I should have got him.
to?
I can't.
This was
Nah.
sophomore year, right? Or was this
this
freshman
is-
year?
No. I was in fucking 3rd grade, nigga.
Oh, you're talking about McMean.
Yeah, McMean. Yeah, I was a child. I was a baby.
I thought you were talking about Mr. McDermott.
With a serial killer's mindset. But what else we got on the pod? Those champions.
I was going to say, I'm from the 6.
Stop.
No, I really am.
6 Mile.
No, I'm from 10 Mile. But
I don't know.
But I'm from Novi.
Mm-hmm.
N-O-V-I.
Oh, yeah, I'm from the 6.
And they named that city after train station number 6. So literally N-O dot Roman numeral 6 V-I.
Oh, that's
number
hard.
6, literally the name of the city.
That's hard.
So I'm literally
from the 6.
Bro, there's like 5 6s, bro. Atlanta's the 6.
Yeah.
Toronto's
But
the
how
6.
how can you argue with that, bro?
That
a city
one
is
is
literally number 6.
literally-
They're all the 6. Well,
But
because
this is actually the 6.
It's number 6 is the name of the city.
It don't
that's
get no
true.
more
N-O-V-I.
But like Atlanta, isn't it like it's what do they call it? It's like
zones.
a zone 6, yeah.
But this is actually literally.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
It's not no like, oh yeah, this just so happens.
I'm
to
from a
be
place called number 6.
Literally.
But do y'all claim it as the 6?
Yes,
Like Drake claims
no,
the 6.
literally when Drake came on that whole spiel in 2013, 2014, we were all like, who the fuck this guy think he is?
Yeah.
What is he talking about, the
Who
6?
the fuck is this guy?
No, literally, that was the whole thing. And some people got behind it. They're like, they were banging that shit and like, running through the 6 with my woes. Some people from my high school felt that shit way too hard.
So heavy.
If it weren't for Novi, Drake wouldn't have been as big as he should have been.
Bro, the only thing Novi got is fucking Sanjay Gupta.
Who the
It's
fuck?
Sanjay Gupta.
He's the fucking doctor on CNN. He went
That
to
nigga's-
Novi High School.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of Indians and shit. That's why Novi High School is like one of the best high schools in America and shit. But it's just some Asians that we got
They're
just
smart.
fucking booming the fucking statistics. You know what I'm saying?
Need more of them.
That's what it is.
Well, the next topic would be the Kanye documentary, which I have not gotten into yet because I did not have time, like I said. But
You're a loser.
I got time now.
Yeah.
It's because I want to like be able to sit down and really like get into it and not like have to pause it and
What is?
Right.
do all that.
Hour and a half long episodes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say it's probably about 7 hours of content.
I need time.
Yeah. Well, you want us to just because you know how it ends.
No, talk about it. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, I'm a huge Kanye fan. Have been for a long time. I loved every bit of it.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of criticism here. I hear a lot of love for it. I loved every bit of it.
I liked
It
it.
was super inspirational to me.
Yeah.
I mean, this is someone I felt like I've known personally all my life. And seeing him in that light made him more relatable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like kind of backed up all my preconceived notions of who I thought I
was
yeah, exactly. But I mean, it is a documentary and it's edited and it's Kanye shown in the light.
yeah,
I
I was
mean,
gonna ask.
That's
like, do you
every
think-
documentary.
right.
I mean, that's just what it is.
But do you think because it's his produced documentary that it's a little biased towards him and like him trying to change his like the perception of him to the like?
I mean, I feel like he was true to himself as much as he could be because he
Yeah.
did leave room for that criticism, and I've heard a lot of Kanye haters, you know, come at him like he's always been a psychopath, Or like the one thing I hate hearing, and I've heard a lot of people say, it's like, when did he lose that humility? And it's like, he still has that shit. Like, did you not watch episode 3?
Yeah.
Because like him, I mean, in the midst of a mental episode, like snapping in the car, really going into detail about what the fuck he cares about, and it's like, I was getting goosebumps. I was almost crying, bro. Damn. Like, this man cares, bro. He really cares for people. He cares for humanity. He's
still a flip side to that coin, though, because he's narcissistic, egotistical.
But that's because of societies wants you to be humble. Yeah. But it's just like, I should be overconfident. Like, watching the doc, I can see how he can be overconfident, especially in those situations. One, you got to build up your own name and brand. Mm-hmm. Like, I need to prove myself to people. I have to be confident. I have to have this. And then to actually succeed doing it, of course I'm going to pop my shit and walk around arrogantly and with my nuts hanging, because if you niggas had to go out and do half the shit I had to do, you would have crumbled and crawled into a fucking ball and cried all day.
Unless you had this confidence.
Yeah, unless you had this confidence. You niggas would have folded. You rappers, us rappers, I'm going to say us because I couldn't do it probably right now, but the amount of rapping Kanye had to do to get his opportunities, some of us niggas would have folded. That nigga came loaded with verses, was trying to rap for everybody and they fucking mama. Jay-Z on that one episode said, nigga, if you ain't say nothing, you wouldn't have been on this song. Like,
that's real.
That's real, nigga. I gotta write my shit on the spot. This nigga came clips loaded.
I've seen a lot of rappers and artists on Twitter tweet something similar to, I feel like I'm Kanye in 2001. And it's like, I'm glad you think that. Yeah. But, like, are you really moving how he was moving? Because this boy was pushing. Militant, for real. And I want to read this bar. I could have said it, but I really wanted to get it right. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's on the College Dropout, Last Call, the outro, which is one of my favorite Kanye songs ever. I don't know why the bar went away when my screen fucking locked out, but let me get he said, now I could let these dream killers kill my self-esteem or use my arrogance as the steam to power my dreams. I use it as my gas, so they say that I'm gas, but without it I be last, so I ought to laugh. I don't listen to the suits behind the desk no more. You can't say shit to Kanye West no more. Yeah, I rocked 20,000 people. I was just on tour.
Ooh. And it's like, you niggas couldn't have done that. And you can't be a self-conscious nigga and tell somebody else about them being fucking overly confident. You can't have self-esteem issues and then telling the nigga he's overly confident. It just don't make sense. Yeah, it shouldn't work out that way.
And I was telling my older brother, who showed me The Secret documentary when I was really young, and it had a big impact on my life. But he's not a big fan of Kanye. Granted, he's 11 years older than I am. He's 36. Probably sees Kanye in a certain type of light versus the light that I look up to him as. You know what I'm saying? He sees him in TMZ. He married Kim Kardashian. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the older generation feel like he's just completely lost. He's
controversial.
He's not the same guy he was when he came out. He's just kind of like a tabloid, a headline. He's just kind of like any of these celebrity figures. Right. But I don't see him as that. I feel like he's the biggest celebrity that wasn't supposed to be there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
But, you know what I'm saying? He's not a big fan of Kanye. I was trying to tell him, like, yo, you got to watch episode 1. Yeah. And you don't have to be a Kanye fan.
That shit changed my perspective.
I was like, yo, like, this is literally like The Secret documentary, but like, you could see it in a person and see how it worked out. You know what I'm saying? To see Kanye with the retainer and say the shit that he was saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And being in 2022, like, dude, he did everything he said he was going to do and more. They popping off.
Yeah, that was gunshots.
Dude, there was gunshots fucking across the fucking street the other day. I had to wake up out my nap.
Really?
Yeah, bro. There was cops sitting at the fucking... Anyway.
Damn, that was probably at Moorhead right over there.
Hey, bro.
That's how it sounded.
Hey, nigga sliding.
I don't think anyone's sliding. I think these Mexicans just popping off in the air. Fucking like, what? I tried to tongue roll. I couldn't.
Damn, that's the white man. White man hindered him. Stop.
I think it was the alcohol more than anything. The tongue gets bigger.
I don't like that sentence. I didn't like that sentence at all. Tongue gets bigger. Don't look at me and say that.
I said a sentence earlier this week that fucking was crazy to me, but I was just talking. I was like, I've really embraced my asshole in the past year. I was like, wait, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, that sounds wild.
I was like, so that's what I said. I was like, wow, that's a wild sentence. But I'm just saying that, like, I was trying to just be this fucking happy-go-lucky fucking positive guy, and I am that. I do just show love, but I'm such a dick.
You're a dick.
And I feel like the best thing for me and everyone around me is for me to just embrace that.
Just accept it.
I'm not even a dick. I'm just blunt.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people have problems with it. But that's their problem. Kanye had that same effect on a lot of niggas, especially later in the doc. Like, the way he was treating Cootie after he run the Grammy for...
Yeah, that was kind of sad.
I ain't like that shit at all. But watching that division and that riff build, I was like, oh, Kanye, you fuck nigga. And then I don't want to just be like, oh, well, his mom died, kind of get a nigga some slack. But it's like, bro, how you turn on Cud?
I love how Cootie went about it, though.
Yeah,
and,
Cootie was...
You know, his whole perspective was everything happens for a reason. And then in the end, it came back full circle.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there was a good portion of Kanye's career that we missed. But him going to China and getting the footage of him and Cudi spitting Kids See Ghosts.
Shit was crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
She was dope. I was like, yo, shout outs to Cootie. The only part I hated about the documentary the most was that 6-year gap of shit that we had to miss.
Yeah.
Like the graduation versus Curtis.
I mean, it was everything. I mean, post late registration up until Pablo.
No 808s and Heartbreak. Like that's
graduation, 808s, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy,
like,
which could have been a 10-hour doc in and of itself.
Literally.
Yeezus. If he was in the studio recording Rick Rubin and Kanye going at it with Yeezus, that would have been epic. Watch the Throne.
Oh my fucking god!
The good music, Cruel Summer era.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit that. I mean, Kanye had a lot of eras. He had a lot of moments, and he's still having moments, bro. People are still waiting on Donda 2.
Did they show any T-Lop stuff on there or no?
Yeah. The Life of Pablo. Cootie ended up coming
so, like,
around.
that epic video that went viral and it still circulates to this day of Kanye and Cudi, like, jumping at MSG and the Pablo listening party when Father Stretch My Hands drops.
Cootie recorded that.
No, he had an even better angle. He was closer. He was right in their face, and he was right there for that.
Is Cootie the one that's narrating the whole thing? Okay.
Morgan Freeman.
He sounds like Morgan Freeman.
You said that when I turned on the first episode.
I was like, bro, Kanye's cold for that, and then he didn't correct me, and then
I didn't know, honestly. I was like, you know, it kind of sounds like him. Is that really him?
Right.
But that sounded like some Kanye type shit to do.
Shout outs to fucking Cootie.
That would have been epic.
Right.
But yeah, Cootie's the man.
Yeah. That 6-year gap.
That man needs an Oscar.
Yeah, he does.
Or whatever award they give to directors.
For documentaries.
He needs that.
I want more, though. But Kanye, when you saw that vehicle with all them motherfuckers or the people that he was around most of the time, you can tell it's not a lot of niggas. It's probably not a place for Cootie, especially that he got a family and stuff now. Like, he ain't trying to have all these cameras on him and shit. Like, it's just...
Yeah.
We probably won't get as close again as that first episode and shit like that. Like, you'll probably never see it like that again.
Yeah, man. I mean...
That sucks.
Shit changes. Responsibilities change.
Yeah.
Cootie is older than Kanye, so, I mean, he was in another phase of life. I mean... And Kanye was the biggest artist in the world, and still is to this day one of them.
He got big and was acting funny. That's the part that fucked with me. Like, when he was coming to do this Channel Zero reboot interview, he kept calling him Chike. Yeah, I was like, come on, bro.
He was drunk, though.
Yeah, he was. I granted that, but it's just like the fact that he had to come meet you at this type of situation. It's not like y'all stayed in contact. Like, if I would have knew it's a nigga like stopping his whole career to document my life, like nigga, you riding with me forever.
Literally, I was watching like that scene, and like internally, I was just like, give this man Cootie some love. Like, show him some love.
Yeah, I was rooting for Cootie in that moment.
Yeah,
and it didn't come, and I was like, that's.
It did come. I'm not sure if it was that interview. It did come in the latter part of the documentary where he was like, yeah, he did end up giving Cootie some love.
He was like, oh, this is my friends for like 30 years. He did the Jesus Walks video. He did the Through the Wire video. Like, yeah, I kind of get that.
Well, I mean, yeah, he said all that, but like, I mean, I don't really know what he said, but I know that moment came because I got that satisfaction that I wanted. Just from, I wanted Cootie to get his love. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I did get that satisfaction, but he did say some shit like, this fucking man right here. Like, he was really doubling down on it. And I was like, that's, yes, bro.
This new Kanye is such a interesting, like in the documentary, the way that like the last couple minutes was portraying him, I was like, this dude is, I wouldn't say different, but his mind is like, yeah, you don't get this mind being,
he's not
at a lower level. You have to be the god of music to even think on some shit.
I mean, that. He calls himself a genius. I mean, you can call him whatever you want to, but the man is, I mean, he's just flowing with ideas and visions, and I mean, and he's not, you know, perfect. So I mean, it's overwhelming for him, and no one around him knows how to tell him how to help him. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I mean, it's a one-of-one situation, and you know, I mean, listening to like his episode on Joe Rogan, and then like listening to like the Elon Musk episodes on Joe Rogan, it's very similar how they talk, where it's like kind of like broken sentences.
Just streams of consciousness.
It's just streams of ideas and consciousness, and it's like if you. I was able to understand those episodes like front to back, but like after the fact of those coming out and seeing how people received it, a lot of people didn't know what the fuck Kanye or Elon was talking about. Whereas I was like so tuned in, I was like, these guys are just spitting for 3 hours.
Yeah, I got a glimpse of like we should have known that Kanye was gonna be like this when
he's always been like this.
Yeah, literally that fundraiser or whatever they was doing with Donda, and they asked somebody like people from the crowd to ask him some questions, and literally his like first 3 or 4 sentences was incomplete, just straight like trying to explain shit. But it's like that's the type of nigga he is, and you could have saw him from back then.
And it's super raw. I mean, he really feels everything he says for the most part. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And even the things that you know, make headlines or get taken out of context. You know, I mean, you can't just read the headline. You got to hear the man say it how he said it. I mean, I'm thinking back to like the slavery was a choice headline. You know what I'm saying? But within the context of the conversation, I'm not even saying I agree, but like the idea he was raising, he was like, yeah, like, I mean, he was really bigging up black people. It's like we were down for how many years? 400? Like, and we didn't do nothing about it. Like at a certain point, it was a choice. And like, I'm not saying I agree, but it's like, he's like, no, we could have done something. We didn't have to be down like that.
And the same with the what was old boy Tucker from the video that was like, y'all trying to call him crazy, but he's like saying something that makes sense. You just have to have that type of point of view or perspective.
You have to be open-minded.
Yeah.
And you don't necessarily have to be open-minded to agree. You just have to see a perspective. Yeah. And it's a different perspective. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's not one that you get told or hear about. You know what I'm saying? No one has ever told you slavery is a choice. Literally. So, I mean, you can't just take that sentence for what it is. You got to understand what the man was trying to say and the point he was trying to get across, because it's a point, whether it's wrong or right, it's a point you haven't heard before, and it's worth thinking about.
And if we so free as we say we is, we got to be able to let people express themselves and express ideas so we can better understand some shit.
Bro.
You feel me? So, but some things that Kanye did, especially recently, it's kind of like we had a double-edged sword. You saw that video.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you how y'all feel. I mean, just in general about the Pete Davidson shit, but like
that's just funny.
He's I feel like he's trying to take it as far as he can.
Yeah.
Within the legal parameters that he can. But that video, you said you didn't watch it.
I honestly didn't.
Didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it, but I heard
the song?
it, and I haven't heard the song.
I haven't heard the song either.
So it's called Easy by The Game and Kanye. The Game's verse was actually kind of nice.
Oh, it's just the video came out, not the song.
My life was never
okay.
easy.
Yeah. No, I heard the song.
Yeah, and he was like, God saved me from that crash, so I could beat Pete Davidson's ass or whatever. And so the video came out, and it's like this like kind of eerie vibe, and then it's like almost like a claymation. It's all black and white, and then like Pete Davidson's head, like he takes his buries him with his head out, and then like pours some rose seeds on him, and like roses grow out of his head, and yeah, it was low key some like dark ass shit. And then the end of it is like everybody lived happily in the end except for who, and it had like Skeet but like crossed out, and then it was like just kidding, he's fine ... A
lot of people I've seen the meme of it where I've seen like the black and white still of him holding the head, and I was talking to Alexis about it downstairs because he had brought it up to me in relation to the Jeen-Yuhs doc, and he was like, people only care because it's a white dude. Like if Pete Davidson was black, nobody would care that he decapitated this dude's head in the music video. They ain't take no threats serious when he was aiming shots at Drake and all these other motherfuckers. When it's black on black, nobody bats an eye. But when one random white dude gets a fucking shot slugged at him, they want to feel a type of way. And I'm like, I feel that.
I feel like what pushes it to be viral is it being Kanye. I feel like he could decapitate a stranger and it would go just as viral. But at the same time, I heard bits and pieces of the song, and the reason I wasn't really invested into the song or the video, I compare it to the scoop the poop the whoop, like that song. Yes, bro. He does this, bro, and this is not a new thing. I feel like he just kind of just throws something out there that is so far out of left field that is gonna catch eyes. It's gonna catch attention. It's gonna get people talking.
No, the verse was kind of nice though.
It was.
He's talking about like the maids. Well, people be writing for him, but the maids.
I doubt anyone wrote that shit.
Maybe not that one.
We was watching the doc, and he has writers.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Drake has written for him. We know this already.
He starts the idea and they finish it.
I'm not doubting that he has writers and has a lot of shit that has been written, but we can't just act like everything.
Oh no, I'm not saying everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit, and he said it in a song before. He's like, I might have writers, I might bounce ideas, but only I could come up with some shit like this. Yeah, and that was on one of my favorite verses.
And the way he was rapping in the first 2 episodes, he don't need writers. It's because he's so busy he has to have them.
Not that he's busy, but to him, it's not about being the best rapper. It's not about being the best producer. It's about making the best product.
And I feel like he wants to
make the best music
with the sound a little bit, or like sometimes he might feel like or like Kid Cudi called him a dinosaur or some shit. Like maybe he feels like sometimes he's getting outdated, and so he needs. I mean, Donda has every popular young rapper right now on it. Yeah.
And he's done that every single album. He kind of updates the album, and a lot of what he does pushes the culture forward. But I mean, I feel like what he's always done is kind of hop on a new wave before that new wave really takes off. And he's kind of just like Yeezus for me, like was super groundbreaking, but at the same time, it was like a niche, like sound, like genre of hip hop that was coming up, and he saw that before it took off on its own, and then really made it pop. You know what I'm saying? 808s and Heartbreak, he's seen it coming with T-Pain. And like he's seen it coming up. There's this niche genre, and then he made it like the biggest thing.
I hate that I couldn't see that fucking album get made, or see any fucking footage from that. 808s is one of my favorite albums.
That's because you're a Drake fan.
Well, I just remember like getting an MP3 player for what I just MP3 player for Christmas, and then I had that like a couple albums on it, but that was one of them. And I just remember it was cold outside, walking, listening to it, and it just paint the whole picture. Thinking of fucking,
Yeah, I remember hearing Heartless for the first time, and that was like one of the first times in my life, and I was like, no, this beat is really crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because like as like such a young person, like I loved music, I loved Outkast, and I'm able to look back on the Outkast I was listening to and like, no, this instrumental is crazy, that verse is crazy. But being so young, you don't understand really what makes the song so great to you. But like I remember Heartless being like the first time I was like, this beat is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I think Lil Wayne probably took the cake for a crazy ass beat that I first acknowledged in my brain.
What was that?
Lil Wayne or Waka Flocka.
What was
I
that?
wouldn't know the song,
Or
but
like
I
6 foot.
Nah,
I remember when 6 foot, 7 foot came out. I was like, this is fucking gnarly.
Only until I got grown or 18ish did I like understand how that beat sounded. I heard the rapping back then. I didn't hear how crazy that beat is, but
excuse my charisma.
And the way that beat, it's just different.
That's goated.
But I think it's either Waka or fucking Lil Wayne was where my brain clicked and said, "Nah, this beat."
What Waka beat?
Nuts. Probably
Hard in the Paint
or the fucking
Grove Street Party.
No, because that shit was kind of that. Was kind of annoying for a little bit. I'm trying to. What's that song he did with Gutta Gutta? Brick Squad, Young Money, Brick Squad, Young Money. That shit was crazy when I heard it. Like, what the fuck? These dudes are nuts.
I don't ever feel like he had the craziest beats. He just had the beats that was right for him.
Yeah,
like the Hard in the Paint beat wasn't that crazy, but like it was just made for him.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
I got a main bitch and a mistress.
A couple. We can do this all day,
bro. I mean, yeah. I've always wanted to just. I mean, I bring this up because Hard in the Paint, a song I've always thought about. But like, when I get the opportunity to perform and have my own audience and be in front of a crowd who loves me for what I do, you know what I'm saying? But being able to take a moment and kind of play DJ.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because like they love me for what I do, but I'm only going to do certain things. I'm one artist. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I try to switch up every album because that's what all my favorite artists do. Every album is a different flavor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm one dude giving you my energy. Whereas I would love to just like be fucking in front of a couple thousand people and be able to play like Hard in the Paint, like fucking
like a Boiler Room set.
Yeah, almost, but like I can't get satisfaction by the Rolling Stones. I feel like what fucking hit.
Like, yo, I'll be thinking about that shit too. Like, I wish I had a crowd that liked the same music as me and would let me rock out in a DJ set for like 15 minutes and just let's go fucking crazy. Let's hit some West Coast shit. Let's hit some rap somebody else's shit and perform it, but like not be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, nah.
I mean, it would be tight. I mean, to be able to get like a band up there and do like covers and shit, but like, I mean, I've always like, I can't just spill my ideas like this, but no, I'm not going to.
Ain't nobody gonna be as cool as us doing it, so.
But like even like Zaloopers, who I fucking love.
Do what the Zaloopers said up there.
No, not even that. But like, he's a very niche rapper. He's experimental. There's really only so far he can go in terms of like popularity. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna go number one on Billboard.
No. I
would love to see it, but I mean, just who he is as an artist, it's super unlikely. But I mean, in a perfect scenario where I'm able to go on tour, take someone like that who I'm a fan of as like an opener. I put that in quotations because I would take him and put him after my set.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like if I have someone I fucking love and respect before me, but it's my crowd, it's my audience, they're coming for me. They might not even give a fuck about the opener or like care. They're just they're still thinking about my set that's about to come. But like if I'm on stage, I just gave them what they came for, they paid for. I'm like, yo, you got what you paid for. If you want to leave, that's fucking cool. But this next motherfucker is fucking dope, bro. Like I'm gonna be lit. I'm gonna be in the crowd. I'm gonna go crazy. Like this is what we here for. And then he can really get the attention and love that an artist like that deserves. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I like that idea.
I feel like
that's
that'd be dope.
As fuck. That's fire as fuck. Like a closing act that's not the headliner. That's like,
exactly.
You know, a bonus track to a fucking concert.
Right. And someone like, I say Z, not only because I love him, but he's super high energy. Yeah. More high energy than I'll ever be.
Right.
So it's just like being able to close out on fucking such a bang. And I can just be in my audience moshing with my fans. Yeah. And, you know what I'm saying?
They would be going.
That's a vision I've always had.
They would literally like, oh, I gotta listen to this dude again. I gotta see him again. I gotta come back.
Right. Yeah. Because that would be such like a climax. You know what I'm saying? Versus like him opening. It's like he wouldn't get the type of respect that he deserves.
And then for the fan that is like, I fuck with Lucas, but I also fuck with Z. And I know he fuck with Z, but if he gets a random appearance on a closing, like, oh shit, this nigga really brought out our favorite rapper, I'm about to go crazy. They'll fucking cry tears in the crowd.
Well, it's like I told it a couple weeks ago on the pod, but my first concert I went to was Big Sean at the Palace of Auburn Hills, and for the encore, like this show was hypothetically over, and everyone chanted encore. Big Sean came out and did Mercy, and then Kanye came out and did his verse.
Yeah, like when Kanye
That's
came
exactly
out
what that is.
Yeah.
It's like everyone had already, like, all these. He brought out a bunch of guests, but we're like, we seen all the guests. That's what it was. And then Kanye came out for the encore after everyone kind of thought it was set and done. It was such a good like game plan by them. Yeah. It's like this song is number one in the fucking country right now. I'm gonna do my entire show, and once they think it's done, we're gonna play this fucking banger. I'm gonna do my verse, and then we're gonna bring out fucking Yay.
That's fucking
crazy.
Nuts.
Crazy.
Man.
What we got next? Topics,
what's
Jay.
this NBA YoungBoy beefing with the veterans
with the
of the game?
Man,
I've seen a goofy ass Gucci meme, but I didn't understand the context of it. Yeah. So if y'all could fill me in on that.
NBA YoungBoy thought he was Gucci Man in 2006, but because
it was a bar on a song.
Yeah, but he dissed Gucci because Gucci likes Lil Durk. And because Gucci likes Lil Durk, NBA YoungBoy don't like Gucci. So he dissed Gucci.
I didn't know that Lil Durk and NBA YoungBoy had beef.
I didn't either.
They do. And the beef isn't what's important. What I wanted to harp on is that I feel like history is repeating itself right now in a weird way. The new generation is getting into a beef with the veterans again. And it's about to be, I wouldn't say a civil war in rap music, but it's going to be like, you're going to hear this old trope of them old niggas, fuck them old niggas, and them young niggas don't understand, and fuck them young niggas type shit. Yeah. All because of the NBA YoungBoy Lil Durk beef. Because even though NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk beefing over some shit that's kind of not really a veterans thing, Lil Durk is still a vet compared to YoungBoy. Yeah. And YoungBoy dissing niggas like Gucci Mane and fucking what's his cousin?
Gucci the GOAT.
Yeah, Gucci is the GOAT. He came out rapping on his response. If y'all get a chance, go listen to that. That nigga was rapping. He wasn't playing and none of that shit.
Bro, Gucci can rap.
Gucci can rap.
And people get it fucked up because of how much music he's dropped over the years. Mm-hmm. Obviously, not all of it's going to be fucking great, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, that man can rap. That man can ride a beat as good or better than anyone else.
Cook this nigga. YoungBoy diss Boosie, too. So, it's I feel like it's gonna be one of them things where
I mean it's like you said history repeats itself already, but like that's really like a common theme. It's like old heads in any game, like Charles Oakley. I don't know if you guys know Charles Oakley, but he played for the Knicks in the 90s, power forward type basketball player. Mm-hmm. Said Giannis would be a sixth man in his era.
Yeah, he's a crackhead.
He's a crackhead. Charles Oakley would be riding oak. if Giannis was on the squad.
Yeah. Shit. That's a fucking fact. And it's just like
that's a freak athlete. There was no Giannis's in the 90s, bro. Come on.
No, not at all. Not the way he got it. You niggas had to take HGH to get like Giannis.
No, Charles Oakley played with goddamn Patrick Ewing.
Yeah.
And it's like, no disrespect to Pat, but it's like, what can he do that Giannis can't?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like people want to dog on Giannis because he doesn't have a jumper, but that's just because in the day and age we play. Giannis might be more built for the 90s than today.
Literally. These old niggas think, oh yeah, my era was best and we're just a different level of players. And I'm like, bro, these kids are freak athletes. I saw a 6'8", 7'5" high schooler. Like, these little niggas is a whole different class than y'all.
Right. Well, I'm not an old head, but you're talking about Young Boy and Dirk and this and that, but it's like I'm an old head and like what I like, you know what I'm saying? In terms of hip hop, like I tend to like older hip hop more so than today. Like there's not a lot of rappers out today that I'm really following.
Tripping.
Like young Boy Dirk, I mean, it's whatever to me. Lil Baby is whatever to me.
You one of them golden era hip hop ass niggas, kid.
I mean, I'm not gonna say any golden era. But it's just like, I mean, since Mac Miller died, it's been pretty bland.
Bro, I love finding new rappers, bro. I like hearing how different niggas.
I mean, I listen to a lot of music. I mean, I think Larry June is one of the more recent finds that I love.
I like him.
Love Larry. There's Loopers. I mean, Earl's still fucking spitting.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Joey, but I mean, I'm not banking on his next album. Isaiah Rashad, I still love him. I mean, I'm really naming all the modern day rappers that I really care about. All in one conversation.
I love this rap shit so much. I'm trying everything. I'm dipping and dabbling in everything. I might not like it at first, but it's gonna grow on me. Like I didn't think I liked the Sacramento style of rap. But it's growing on me. I'm fucking with the Mac J's. I'm fucking with the DB Battle Bags. Like, shit is acquired taste. You know, Neff the Pharaohs, the Oakland style, you know, all black, you know, Detroit. Like, you have to keep getting the reps in and trying it because these niggas is actually killing.
Yeah, and, I mean, it's a biased opinion to say that I have an unbiased opinion. But I really feel like I give everything a true unbiased listen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even artists I don't necessarily like off rip, you know, maybe say Drake, I'm not a big fan, but like I'm gonna listen to his next album whenever he drops it, and I'm gonna give it an unbiased listen.
Yeah.
Did you listen to CLB?
Yes, I did all the way through.
I just listened to it today. Good album. Good, not great.
I have not listened to it since the day it came out, or that week.
I had to deliberately do it. I had to go. I wanted to hear one song, and I was like, I might as well listen to the rest of them.
Was it In Too Deep?
No, I wanted to hear.
You didn't want to hear it that bad, bro.
Champagne Poppy, or no, not Champagne.
Champagne
intro.
Poetry.
The intro, yeah, or Daddy's Home, Poppy's Home, or some shit.
Poppy's
like
Home,
whatever. Wanted to hear that, and then I was like, fuck it, let's play the rest of them.
Oh God.
Skipped a couple of them. Skipped a good amount of them actually. Then I got to the Kid Cudi song and I was like, that was fun. That was great.
Wasn't a fan of Certified Boy Lover.
Yeah, I think we've. Oh no, I don't think we've been down that road yet. But yeah.
Did you listen to any new stuff this week?
No, nothing new this week. I've been listening to the same old shit. Cochise dropped his "Do It Again" song.
The
finally.
Cool Kids.
I saw that. I was gonna put that on my fucking list of notes to talk about. But I ain't listened to the music. So
I haven't listened to it yet either. But I love the Cool Kids. Love the Cool Kids.
Them niggas got me into the cool rap back then.
Yeah, I mean, they came out in like 2008 where rap wasn't necessarily my favorite genre.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of Kanye, Lil Wayne, and Outkast, I wasn't really listening to hip hop. I was a big rock fan.
Right.
But like they were really a huge part of what got me into loving rap the way I do today.
That's
and
dope.
especially in high school, I didn't really listen to a lot of rock at all. It was all hip hop. The Cool Kids, and even like their style, I feel like kind of opened the door for Our Future to do what they did.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
And I love Our Future, and I was huge into that when they came out. But the Cool Kids, Midwest, Chicago, Detroit. I mean, I love them. Mikey rocks. I mean, I love his style, the way he raps. He's super entertaining. His bars are super animated.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long time since 2008.
Yeah, it has been.
Their last shit wasn't super impressive to me. That's probably why I didn't run it off rip on Friday.
Right.
But I'm going to listen to it. I'm excited for it. I do love them.
I want to see if I can get that feeling back. I listened to them because somebody
little
said
bit of gold in the page.
That shit used to be golded. You couldn't get me off that. When niggas told me, like, oh, if you like them, if you like Our Future, you'll like the Cool Kids. And I'm like, fuck it, let's check it out. And I fucking love it.
Right, bro. That was my shit when they dropped.
That was a fucking heater.
They say, if you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home. I say, if you got your dollars, then come through to my party. And
I remember that shit, bro. You bringing it back to memories, bro.
That was my shit, dog.
If they can give me that sauce again, we in there.
Now take down these directions. Oh man, I wish I could remember this shit. I should. I should remember this shit.
Like you said, 2008 was a long time ago.
It was. I used to be able to spit that shit off top,
bro. For real. I think I had some on there about this new era TDE, but I'm gonna say that.
You said Doechii signed to TDE allegedly.
Yeah, it might be. She said she can't confirm or deny if she signed or not.
I love Doechii.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And I know about Doechii from the Isaiah Rashad album. Yeah. She had a killer feature on one of my favorite songs on that album. Mm-hmm. Fucking What You Said.
Yeah.
Her verse was fire.
She killed
it. I follow her on Instagram. She's a fun character.
Right. And it makes me really wonder what this new image of TDE is going to look like. Because you got Rayvon, possibly Doechii, Reason, and Zakari is the most recent additions.
Sir Inglewood.
I wasn't gonna put him because he's about 4 years deep.
Classic.
He's got a.
But I mean, he's not part of that original group,
right?
The original 6.
Mm-hmm. But he's tenured. He's solid.
He is, and they got Lance Skywalker.
Now he's yeah.
But I mean, the first 6 pickups TDE had.
Undeniable.
It's so hard to follow that.
I wonder if they're gonna try to push the envelope with the type of artists they get, or are they gonna try to keep it this like I wouldn't say conscious rap, but like the people that they got right now seem like some real people that care about the rap craft. With people like
it's real
Reason.
Artists.
Yeah,
Reason definitely cares about rapping. I don't necessarily.
Rayvon,
I don't necessarily like any of them a whole lot, to be honest. And when I say the original 6 of TDE, I'm talking about J-Rock, Kendrick, Schoolboy, Absol, SZA, and Isaiah Rashad. So they really weren't going in one straight line direction. Right. Those are 6 artists who kind of cover the whole spectrum of hip hop and R&B. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, for the most part.
And solid as fuck they are.
I mean, they're all kind of the top of their lane.
Literally, how are we gonna? That's why I'm like, what the fuck are we gonna get with this new lineup? Because it's
not gonna be
crazy.
That.
It ain't gonna be that. But they trying something. You best believe they trying something.
I mean, they're gonna lose Kendrick here. They gotta reach out. Mm-hmm. They gotta find their next Kendrick.
I hope they can really show up and show out. I have high hopes for them. I'm interested in this new era of TDE.
Yeah, it's a good perspective. I didn't look at it as a new era, but yeah, I guess
the torch is packed because you ain't gonna get another Schoolboy. You're not gonna get another app. So unless
you got one Kendrick album left,
yeah,
and then he gone.
J-Rock, like you're not gonna get these characters again.
Yeah, most of them are past their prime.
Yeah,
Zay, SZA probably still got a lot to go.
Another 10 in them.
10 years?
No.
Well, I believe in a strong black woman like SZA.
I don't care for SZA anymore.
She can Jasmine Sullivan this
shit. Getting so corny to me.
I fucking love SZA, bro.
Bruh.
Don't make me
when
holler
I
at
see
SZA,
pictures
bro.
of SZA, bro, I'll be like, oh my God, I simp about you.
Bro, I do simp
I'm
about
lying.
her. And I know why you saying that, like, she annoying to you.
She's annoying.
But no, like, I feel like how she interacts on, like, social media and whatnot
Yeah.
is, like, so relatable. Like, she's such, like, a down-to-earth, like, regular kind of person, you know what I'm saying? She's not really, like, a celebrity like all these other celebrities and shit. Like, she's so true to herself, and she's fucking so bad.
She fine.
So pretty. Her smile, dog.
Cool.
Bruh.
Got them thickums.
I know the type of bitches you like. I don't
Shut
want to hear
up.
words
She's
out your
cool.
mouth,
She's cool.
Not during Women's Month, you not.
She is cool.
Hey, SZA, let me braid your hair from time to time.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know how to braid?
I do.
Damn.
Fuck with your boy.
Like to the scalp?
all that, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
I had 4 sisters and a mother who fucking paid me $1 to braid her hair when I was 3 years old. Come on. I've been doing this.
You been doing it.
Been doing this, baby. Says you got them beautiful locks. Got them fucking, you know what I'm saying? Let me oil you up when you in the sun.
Love to see that.
Pew, pew, pew.
With binoculars.
Oh my God, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know you a sad girl. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just need a little breakfast in bed.
Eggs Benny.
I mean, a little eggs Benny in bed. I can't poach eggs, but I'll learn for you, baby. Fuck.
Yeah.
Let me poach them eggs you got up in the ovaries.
And shoot a live round. I wouldn't want you to take her off the market for me, but you go.
I'm going to do what I'm going to have to do given the opportunity to do that.
Yeah. You go do that.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
God is good.
God is good. All the time.
Thank you. That's what I was waiting for.
I was like, I think they say one more after that. Something after that. Man. But what we got left on the pod? I think we had a good pod, man.
I feel like we might have been at it for
That was a good 2 hours.
At least.
We back at it. We had a good.
Oh, man. I got a game for us to play.
Oh, shit.
Oh, a game.
That's what this is.
Okay. So I'm going to challenge you guys here.
Okay.
And I want to see if we can adapt this as a regular segment, you know what I'm saying, until it becomes, what supports our livelihood.
Okay. What we doing?
So I'm going to give you guys a brand.
Okay.
And you guys got to do an ad for them.
Easy.
So, I mean, here, and I understand how ads actually work once they pay us to do ads for them.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to give us like a half script that we have to follow, and then we got to kind of fill in the blanks and this and that. And in this version, we're kind of doing the whole thing from scratch.
Okay.
So it don't have to be true, obviously, because they're not paying us. So you could really say whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
But it's just getting them reps, that practice, trying to really get through, you know what I'm saying, a good 30 seconds maybe, just a good little ad.
Elevator pitch.
So I mean, I wanted to do like a pick out of a, write a bunch of names down on a hat.
Okay.
And that's what we might do next week.
Bet.
I'm busy as fuck this week.
Yeah.
But motherfucking, and it was a new moon week, so I was tired as fuck on top of it all. But you wanna go first here, Dre?
Who am I picking?
Let me give you a brand. Here.
Let's go.
How about Arm & Hammer?
Arm & Hammer, let's get it. All right, you want to start the clock or what are we doing until I'm done?
There's no time limit.
Until I'm finished.
Sell product, baby.
All right, check it out. Listen, if you ain't got no Arm & Hammer, you probably ain't about your motherfucking money. Only real niggas that's about their money about that Arm & Hammer. You ain't never really whipped it in the pot unless you had you some good Arm & Hammer. You think you fill the fridge up and keep fresh fruits and shit in your household? Do you got Arm & Hammer? Then you probably don't keep fresh fruits in your household.
How did that correlate?
I don't know, but growing up, we used to have Arm & Hammer open in the refrigerator.
We had that too.
I didn't know what it was
for. That might be a black thing.
Other than cocaine, I thought...
I think it's just to keep it fresh.
Yeah,
like from
keep
smelling.
fresh.
Okay.
So I was real right on the crack cocaine, but probably not the fresh fruits part. But
I hear you. Do you think you sold some product
to the coke dealers, yeah, the crack dealers, you need something to cut it with, yeah.
Okay.
I think I did.
All right. It's only up from here. I guess. You ready for a brand here?
I guess so, yeah.
All right. You say you've been on a binge. Let's do Starbucks. You gotta sell product. You gotta speak.
So yeah. So come with it ready.
Yeah, I mean, I think Starbucks speaks for itself. I mean, you see it on every corner. Why would you not go to a Starbucks? It's, you know, you like good drinks or you like bad drinks? I don't fucking know. Like,
what do you like?
Like, come on, man, drink this stuff.
I mean, I've been trying new drinks. I know a girl that works at Starbucks. I asked her for a list. I just been crossing them off, and my life has been improving by at least 23%.
Okay.
So, I mean, just go get you a drink, bro. Get you that mocha cookie frap.
Oof.
Okay.
And you know, just enjoy your life, bro.
You got a promo code?
No, I don't.
That's okay. I threw a haymaker.
That last section,
haymaker.
the 23%, I was like, okay, I'll
he
probably
killed
buy
that.
a cup.
He killed that.
I'll probably buy a cup.
I'm not gonna lie, he killed it.
You like good drinks?
Or do you like bad drinks? It's like, wow. I mean, that's a good point.
We're both uncertain, yo. Luke, let me see.
You got one for me?
I do. Let's see. A brand. We'll bounce one off of each other. I'm thinking Viagra. What are you thinking?
I mean, I don't know.
What do you think?
I'm like between like something that he doesn't use to make it like more complicated, but also maybe something that he does use. So I was like, maybe
Black and Decker Power
like
Tool.
a certain cigarette brand.
I did just cop a new vape.
Are we trying to push the vape onto the youth though?
Stop quitting. That's what you should promote. What's them people with them ads?
Oh,
like,
the fucking
vaping. Yeah,
them commercials.
I think he should do the ad for that one.
Nah. Let's see. Something random, bro. For real.
Yeah.
Oh, we just
Make me work for it.
Make
me work for it.
Why is it so hard to think of something random? But that's making it not random.
We might have to do Viagra.
Oh boy.
Cialis.
Cialis.
Blue Chew.
I was about to say Blue Chew.
They do a lot of. They sponsor a lot of podcasts.
But
They
Rhino.
They do.
Rhino male enlargement pills.
Okay.
So we'll go with Viagra for today.
Let's do Blue Chew because trying to get y'all on the sponsorship, get y'all on the fucking board. Listen.
Okay.
White
rules.
I want y'all to pay my rent. Listen.
All right.
Listen, I know you got a shorty you trying to holler at. I know you hitting the bars every weekend if you don't, trying to get a shorty, trying to shoot them shots. Listen, when a shot go down and you taking a shorty back to your crib, you know what I'm saying? What do they say? First impressions are the only impression that matters? Something like that? Something along those lines?
Something along there.
Listen, pipe that bitch down. You know what I'm saying? Make her coming back your choice. You know what I'm saying? Blue Chew. You know what I'm saying? Get the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Papa Bluey. Fucking
Papa Bluey.
Papa Bluey.
Fucking Papa Bluey. I mean, really hit that Captain Morgan on a bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking make it hit her fucking cervix from the other side. You know what I mean? Fucking.
I like it.
Listen, bro. Hey, Use the promo code.
The promo code.
I got my shit mixed up.
Wow.
Use the promo code Fool's Gold for 50% off. Fucking.
Damn, if they hit us with a 50, we going crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got to Bluey.
Pop you a Bluey.
The Blue Chew. Chew it down. Bust it down. Have her come down.
Low key, what is the blue? Is it similar to Viagra?
Yeah. It's just like for erectile dysfunction or to give you that extra bit of
Girth.
and stamina or Makes whatever. Sense. I considered popping a Bluey.
I've considered it.
You want to give them hell?
Listen, I am not gonna lie. I've been to the website.
I was just on that bitch.
But when they were like doctor prescription this and that, I was like, I don't need it that bad.
When I saw erectile dysfunction,
hey, if you weak in bed, bro, take any advantage you got, bro. Pop yourself a Bluey. Do yourself some justice. Do your girl some justice. She deserves the best you got. Fucking make that bitch hurt. Keep a wheelchair on deck. Wheel that bitch out the crib. Fucking.
Damn, he doubled up on the fucking advertisement. Get out of here. That's cheating.
What's the shit that women use? It's that shit went viral for a little bit last year, I think, on Twitter.
The rose?
Nah, it was a pill that they used too, but it was like a.
Oh, they get that thing wet.
Yeah, and that they was going crazy about it. It was like, if you haven't tried this, trust me.
Nah, the bitches was capping. There's some wet bitches out there. He know.
I was about to ask if you experienced that or not.
No. I don't think the hoes need
it. I can't think of the name of it.
If they like you, they'll get that wet.
Yeah, bitches don't need...
no, it's just something to enhance. It's an enhancer.
KY jelly?
No, it's a pill, and it has like some fucking clever ass name.
Hurry up.
If your bitch popping pills to get herself wet, you're not doing your job.
Yeah, broski.
Straight up. Listen,
your bitch is getting.
You might have to do them 30 minutes under the sheets, bro. Kicking them legs up in the air and fucking eating that bitch to town. You know what I'm saying? Get the tickling. You might have to put a little thumb up her ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey,
do what you gotta do to get a bitch ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that little shrimp you got.
Sometimes they need more stamina too, though.
No, they don't.
No,
sometimes they do.
They don't have a refractory period. I just Googled this.
I mean,
they don't need that.
No, you wasn't putting it down, bro. We've had this discussion
before when we were talking about rounds, but hey, round 3, bitches tapping out.
Shit,
bitches tap out pretty consistently at round 3.
Consistently, yeah.
I can count on one hand how many times bitches have made it to round 4 or 5 plus.
You right. It's always round 3 for me.
Round 3 is the knockout round. Round 2 does it a lot of times.
Coffin.
Round 2 does it a lot of times.
Bitch almost didn't wake up for work that morning. It's been the fool's gold.
You trying to close it out?
I think so.
You close it out.
No, I don't want to close it out. But I'm like, we getting there, man.
All right, you know what I'm saying? It's been another episode of the Fool's Gold podcast. It's been a banger. I don't know how long we've been in this bitch. We already missed the fight we were talking about.
You're lying. That's what I was trying to get
It's
out
10:45, bro. Anyway, it's your boys. You know who we are. We will. We might not see you next week.
Oh yeah.
We might not.
If honestly, we don't, just say happy birthday to Jess in the comments.
Hey, if you heard for the Fool's Gold podcast, holler at us next week when we don't deliver an episode for the first week off the fucking year. Damn near. We've been at it. We going hard. We coming for them bosoms, baby. I'm gonna get. We gonna be on everyone's fucking. Hey, we're the 177th most popular podcast on Apple.
We're getting there.
I mean, that's pretty far down, but
we're in 200. We're in the 200s.
It's pretty far.
Gotta be a million podcasts.
Yeah.
Hey,
I like it.
Hey, consistency is key. Sorry, we won't deliver next week. We gonna make y'all want it.
Let us know what y'all want, though. For real, like, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Help us curate this to y'all's taste.
After you like and subscribe, drop a comment in the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Or add us on fucking Instagram. Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Tell your boys.
Ask us questions.
Ask us questions. I mean, that's a good segment. We're going to get to that. But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Q&A. If you got a good brand, even I'm thinking we're gonna bring that segment back until we get some real ads in this bitch.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. Hey, it's been another episode of the Fool's Gold Podcast. It's your boy fucking King Sage, the voice of reason, Truepenny Jay. I'm Aquaman Lucas. Shout out to Everfresh. Peace.
Peace and hair grease.